Hello everybody to That's Football. It is myself and Kev for Germany versus Curacao. Our first World Cup 2026 watch-along on That's Football. Goldbridge has been absolutely smashing them out the park. It's our turn now in the studio. There's loads of good games on today. And I couldn't think of a better game, actually, than Germany versus Curacao. Their first game in the World Cup competition for Curacao. Germany have a long history, which we will get into. But this is going to be a bang. I think it's going to be a goal fest.
Potentially the biggest shock in World Cup history. That's what's going down here.
Yeah, exactly.
That's football. You know, if that was to happen this evening and we get to witness that. At the same time, it's a monumental mismatch. You look at the size of Curacao in comparison to Germany. Manuel Neuer making his fifth World Cup appearance, which is, I think it puts him on tie with Lothar Matthäus. So he's in good company there. But no, great to see everybody in the chat. Really looking forward to it. I just said to you off air, this is actually my first game of the World Cup watching.
Yeah.
Not just a watch along, I actually mean a full 90 minutes that I'm going to watch.
When Kev said that to me, and by the way, everyone, get in the chat straight away. What has been your favourite game so far in the World Cup? We've only just got started, but I'm actually really enjoying it. I've managed to catch quite a few games. I mean, I think the only games I've missed is like 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. I didn't see Korea versus Czechia, but I heard it was a pretty decent game. I didn't see Australia versus Turkey, but I did say that Australia could be a dark horse. Yeah. And you know what? They ended up getting the win. And I actually missed Brazil versus Morocco last night, which I was gutted about because I was out. But I got back in time to watch Scotland versus Haiti, so I watched that one. But get in the comments, what has been your favourite game so far in the World Cup? This could enter into your thinking, Germany versus Curacao, because, I mean, there's a lot on the line.
I think everybody just thinks that Germany are turning up here and it could be double figures, could be 6-7-0. It doesn't always pan out that way, does it? And from Curaçao's point of view, they've got to come here with a game plan. If you're going to talk about low blocks, trying to frustrate Germany, that's what they're going to have to do. And it's whether Germany can really ride that out. And don't get me wrong, if they score an early goal, you know, the writing would be on the wall. But what a great story. I mean, the other night you had, was it Qatar versus Switzerland? Nobody gave Qatar a chance in that game, and look what happened there. What they've come away with. So it is possible. I mean, if I was putting money on it, I can't see anything other than Germany. But this is what the World Cup is all about. I absolutely love it, and I will continue to keep saying. That's football. That's football. That is football.
Going to have a little look at Nagelsmann as well. He's got a great record with Germany, actually. He's the German national head coach. So that's going to be interesting as well. There's loads of players to watch. It's a big nation in Germany. I mean, they'll be looking to bounce back. The last 2 World Cups, Germany have gone out in the group stages, which is incrable considering that they've won the World Cup 4 times.
They're not the force they used to be, though, are they?
I mean, I was looking at their squad before the starting 11 came out, because I was thinking, what's going to be the starting 11? It sort of picks itself. But I was looking at their squad and I was thinking, yes, there's some really good names, there's some good players there, but it's not what it was for Germany. Like, they used to be a powerhouse, and now it's not quite as strong.
They do work in cycles, and obviously a World Cup. I've just mentioned about Neuer playing in his 5th World Cup, which is unbelievable. You know, coming out of retirement at 40 years old to play in this it is absolutely sensational. But you think as a footballer, you know, that every 4 years the World Cup. So it's prestigious. You know, you don't get that many. Depending where you are as a player and you come through, what kind of age you make it. Obviously, like somebody like Ronaldo, who played in his first one, was he sort of 18? He was young. But he's obviously, longevity-wise, he's done it. But no, I'm really looking forward to this game today. And it's great to see everybody in the chat. We'll both be keeping an eye on that, won't we?
Yeah, we will be. I mean, there's loads of World Cup coverage coming on That's Football. It's mine and Kev's turn in the studio today, but straight after this, there'll be Netherlands versus Japan. I think there is Ecuador versus Ivory Coast later on tonight, which is going to be... I mean, I was debating whether I'm going to stay up for it because I'm in the studio early tomorrow, and I'm like, am I going to watch a game at midnight? Yes, I am. Yes, I am going to.
You've got to commit to it.
Yes, I am.
The thing with it is, it's playing havoc with my kind of life, because when you work in the day after, you know, it's like, I do kind of really stay up till, you know, justify even setting an alarm and getting up. Yeah, you've told it to me now. Right,
I don't like
I'll set my
I
alarm
don't
tonight.
like to eat late at night either, because I don't like anything lying on my stomach. But I was sat in bed the other night watching USA versus Paraguay, and I had my crunchy Wotsits with me. I was loving it. I had my
Living the
snacks,
life,
and I was
you
like,
bet.
this feels so weird, but like it felt good. It felt like
Yeah.
I was a kid again, like a sleepover or something. I was by myself as well. I mean, what a sad life.
Sad
But no,
life, eh,
I
man?
enjoyed it. I know Maudie's living it up at the game
know.
at the Azteca in Mexico, and I'm sat there in bed
How did
watching
he
it
manage
with
to
some
get in there, man?
Wotsits.
I thought,
Honestly,
fair play to him.
you know, crazy stuff. Ricky's over there as well, but we're in the studio
Yes.
holding down the fort, covering it for you guys. I mean, get in the comments your thoughts. We've already got a super chat in. We have here from Ebenezer saying, always root for the underdog up the Curacao. Yes, so Curacao in the World Cup, it's their first World
First
Cup.
ever.
I mean, their population, guys, is just under 160,000 people. Like, for them to even get to this place is incredible. I mean, their manager is the oldest manager in the tournament. He's 78 years of age.
Wow.
78 years of age. He did end up leaving the national side. He came back and he's doing this tournament with them. He's got a very big track record. He's managed multiple different teams. And, you know, he's very well loved as a Curacao manager. And it's going to be interesting to see, you know, if he can do anything against the giant that is Germany and Julian Nagelsmann.
That could potentially be his legacy. I mean, God, imagine they even got a draw. I mean, looking at the odds on this, I mean, it's very rare that you would see football odds when two teams are playing. Germany are 1 to 25 on. You know, you've got to put £25 on to get £1 back, which tells you everything. The draw is 16 to 1. Which is unbelievable. So from the bookies' perspective, they're not giving Curacao any kind of chance. They're expecting it. But that's the thing with football, isn't it? We come along here today, and I think everybody will be rooting for Curacao, because what a story it would be. If the oldest manager can pull out a result here today against the Germans, it would be an incredible story. And it would be literally the biggest shock in World Cup history. You could even say, it would be in world football, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people in the comments there are talking about how half the team is Dutch and they weren't actually born in Curacao. Well, Curacao is a Dutch Caribbean island. And to my knowledge, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, I think in the starting 11, Tahith Chong is the only player that would actually
That was born there.
Born there. The rest of them were born in the Netherlands. But I mean, for them to get to this
point,
point,
less than 160,000 population.
What can you expect?
You're going to have to pull a few stops out there, aren't you, to get players to actually play for you. But what a story we've got in store. But I'm sure a lot of people. There's no point us even doing a poll, is it, to say which way is this result going to go? Because I think in terms of Germany winning this, it'd be an absolute landslide. But that's where we're at this moment in time, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, speaking of World Cup games that have been on, as we can see, the players now just in the tunnel, ready to go out, and for a lot of the players there, for the Curacao team, make their World Cup debut in Houston, Texas as well today, in the USA. Sort of representing the USA theme with my t-shirt on. But my favourite game so far that I've watched actually was the USA versus Paraguay.
Yeah,
I thought that was. I mean, people saying, well, it was only Paraguay. USA were
what's in front of you.
Balogun.
Yeah.
He was at Arsenal. They were looking for a bagsman all this time. He was right under the nose.
There you go.
I think he's only 24 as well. He was really good. Pochettino has been playing some free-flowing football, so I'm excited to see they could be a right dark horse in this competition. So that's probably been, so far, my favourite game to watch. I don't know what everybody else is thinking so far, but I think there's going to be some.
And can we just give a shout out to the ITV studio? I mean, don't get me wrong, this studio is peak, but when you're looking behind and you've got that skyline, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I'd still rather tune into this.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm just saying it looks good, like.
No, it does. That studio is fantastic.
It's some backdrop, isn't it?
They all, no expenses spared, and that's what you want to see when you turn on your TV if you have got it on. But if you are watching that for the skyline, make sure you stay tuned. Multiple different devices.
Yes.
On. Stay tuned with me and Kev. But yeah, that background is phenomenal.
And the one good thing I always love about international football, you cannot beat the national anthems. You know what I know we're not going to be able to hear this.
And either people singing them really loud or just under the breath.
Because you get some absolute bangers. There'll be obviously Curaçao's, I wouldn't even know what their national anthem is. Somebody might be able to tell us in the, the chat when it actually pipes up and they start singing it. But it's the passion, isn't it? And you see it breeds into the fans, the players, what it is to represent your company at your international team at a World Cup.
Yeah, and we've also not got the volume on, so if you guys want to describe that to us, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, let us know what the Curacao national anthem is like.
We would, yeah.
Is it a banger? Is it not?
Yeah, exactly.
Let us know.
Nick P says, I've got a tenner on Havertz to win the Golden Boot purely from this game. Oh, don't underestimate our Curacao. I've got more stats to bring in for sure, and that they are right now on the pitch, getting ready to kick off. It's 5 minutes till kick off.
The biggest moment of their lives.
Excited. Exactly.
It doesn't get bigger than this.
Couple people in the comments saying thoughts on Cucurella to Real Madrid. Came out of nowhere.
It did.
Came out of nowhere, Cucurella to Real Madrid. And what it worries me as a United fan is I'm scared that Chelsea are now going to go for Lewis Hall, which is the player that Manchester United wants. So crazy. Also, Alvaro Carreras, who a lot of United fans were upset, we allowed to go to Real Madrid, seems like he might not be getting much game time now under Jose Mourinho if he's gone all out for Cucurella, who it was a player that Jose Mourinho wanted. So it's a mad one. It's a mad one.
They get the business done quick, don't they, Real Madrid? They don't mess about.
No messing.
Yeah,
Absolutely
Mourinho straight
messing.
in there, bang, let's get it done. But what a move for Cucurella that is.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable, isn't it? If you're in now and you're on your way to Madrid to sign, you'd be like, wow, what a crazy day this has been.
Exactly.
It could get a lot crazier.
It could.
It could. Do the business here.
Before we kick off, Kev, player to watch from you?
Do you know what? I'm going to say Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
Just because the price tag, I don't think he's had a great season at club level. And I'm interested to basically see him in the international setup and see how he gets on in this team, because obviously prior to him coming to the Premier League, a lot of people, journalists and that, when they were explaining about what kind of a player he is, what he's going to bring to the Premier League, and I don't think we've really seen that, maybe in his second season, but interesting to see how he gets on, with his German teammates and how he gets on in this team, because obviously it's a total different setup.
Definitely, I think Edoni Areola could really unlock him next season.
Well, there you go. That's
what he was doing in the Bundesliga was fantastic, and you don't just turn into a. I mean, it's not as if he was terrible for Liverpool. He just was nowhere near £100 million player.
They had a bit of an indifferent season. Yeah. I do get that, but sometimes when you, especially for the money they spend, and I know that's not his fault, but you surely want to see a bit more for a £100 million plus player.
And for what he was doing at Leverkusen, I genuinely think that. I think there's a player in there. I think it might be similar to, when Gravenberch played his first season and he wasn't all that, and then the season after he was just absolutely ridiculous. I think he will go on to be a good player for them. I think that's a good pick for player to watch. Get your player to watch in the comments.
Who have you gone for, Beth?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Thank you very much.
First of all, smash a like on the video.
Yes.
Smash a like on the video. We have nearly 2,000 people watching. Let's get it up to 2,000, everyone. Smash a like. The player that I'm going to watch, I'm going to be a little bit boring here. I'm going to go with Nathaniel Brown, the left back for Germany, because I know Manchester United have scouted him very, very heavily. And I watched him a bit in the Bundesliga this season. Wasn't taken aback. Decent, but I wasn't like, wow, you know what? He should.
I love the way you've turned it
to
Manchester United.
I always do.
Beth the scout, scouting mission.
I keep getting comments about that. I've been doing a little bit of World Cup content, and people saying, you're so biased towards Man United. I'm like, I can't help it. I can't help it sometimes.
It's the red tinted specs on there.
I'd rather be biased than just try so hard to be neutral that it goes the other way.
Yeah.
So, Nathaniel Brown, I'm having a little
Stay
look
true
at
to
him
what
today.
you do, Beth. Don't change.
Thank you very much.
Never change.
I mean, is there a specific player that you guys know from Curacao that you're looking at? Heath Chong now plays for Sheffield United, ex-Manchester United player. He's in the starting 11 on the right wing. There's actually two brothers playing together in the midfield for Curacao.
Yes.
So they'll be interesting to watch, the Bacuna brothers. So that's going to be one that you can keep an eye on.
Is it?
No, exactly. Well, when it's a nation of under 160,000, that's what you've got to play with. But the vibes of Curacao just seem really good. Like, first of all, their kits are mint.
Yeah.
Like their actual kits that they're playing in are so nice. And I've seen them, rocking up into training with holding the speaker. Everyone's just on good vibes. So you know what? They might take that into the game.
The World Cup is a carnival, isn't it? But look at that setting now. Obviously, if people are watching this and listening to us as well, look at that stadium. That is unbelievable. And obviously, we'll bring it back to a Man United thing again. This is what Manchester United want, infrastructure-wise. This is, the modern-day stadium that they want, but very impressive. And to have it in the USA again, I do think that there's a lot of, should we say, Americans that don't really get soccer.
Soccer.
Football. It's football. It's not soccer.
Might be calling it soccer if they carry on playing that well.
Yeah.
But you were saying?
I'm sorry, I was just going to say, it doesn't, I think it is a big thing in America, but if you asked a lot of Americans about it, I've seen various clips where they don't really, because American football is their main thing. Basketball, the New York Knicks winning last night, and soccer, as they call it, it's not really up there, is it? You think the World Cup in '94, I remember that World Cup going to America, and that was supposed to really propel football in that country. And I suppose it did take off slightly, but...
I'm going to be so honest, when I went to New York, literally just 2 weeks ago, I thought I'd see so much more about the World Cup than what I did. No one seemed bothered whatsoever.
I've seen clips of them walking around and they ask them about, and they're just like,
There's some that are obviously really into it, and I met quite a few when I went and watched the Champions League final, Arsenal versus PSG. I went and watched that in Smithfields in New York, and they were all dead excited about it. But if you went into the shops and stuff, like, because you're English, people were assuming you were there for the World Cup, and I was like, "Oh, are you excited for the World Cup?" And people were like,
"Yeah, what's the World Cup, man?"
So it was one of them where I think there will be portions of the US that, of course, are super excited for it, but it didn't see it. When you go to a country that is hosting the World Cup 2 weeks before the World Cup begins, you expect it to be very obvious that the World Cup's kicking off, everyone's excited, and it wasn't really that. So maybe it'll propel throughout the tournament. What I will say is I am pleasantly surprised at how well they filled the stadiums, considering the stadiums are absolutely massive. The prices, when they first came out, seemed extortionate. There's actually been some really good atmospheres in the stadium, some really great capacities reached as well. I mean, Qatar versus Switzerland, I think there was over 60,000 people there. So that I have been pleasantly surprised and impressed with.
What we've tried doing with the ticketing, it was a bit like, Oasis in the summer, where it was all... how many people were after them tickets, price surge, and they did actually set them really, really high, and then people obviously were not buying them. They're not going to spend £500 on a ticket. And I did hear the other day, because somebody was saying, you're best off leaving it until the last second and hoping that the price drops. And I think they've had to do that to get bums on seats in the stadium.
I think that's what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah.
I want to go out and watch one game at some point. Kick off!
Yes,
kick off, everyone.
Here we go.
Kick off, everyone.
Get synced in with us.
Straight away, get your score predictions down in the comments. What's your score prediction, Kev?
I'm going to go Germany 5-0. Sorry, Curacao. Sorry.
Do you know, they're like the worst odds you can get is like a Germany battering Curacao on today's game. Already they're absolutely at the races.
Like I say, an early goal for Germany, it really throws out Curacao. A tasty challenge there.
I'm going to give Curacao a bit of back in it. I mean,
do you think they'll score?
I think that's what I mean. I'm going to give them a goal. I'm going to say 4-1 to Germany.
Right.
I think they might get a little consolation goal.
Yeah. But the man in net for Germany, Manuel Neuer.
Oh, I know.
It's not an easy task putting the ball past him.
What a career he's had, by the way. What a career. But starting off, they won a free kick there, got a bit of possession.
Yeah.
I wonder what the possession stats are going to look like
and
in this game.
This would be I'm sure the manager's on the sideline now going, we're now 1 minute exactly in. This is the game plan.
Yep.
0-0.
Advocat is their manager, 78 years of age.
Do you want
me to give you a bit of background, right?
Go on.
So he initially took the Curacao job in January 2024 and guided them to World Cup qualification. Beat Steve McLaren's Jamaica at the time.
Yeah.
And then in February 2026, he resigned to take care of his daughter during a health issue, so wishing her all the best there. But then in May 2026, he returned following his daughter's recovery and federation discussions. Advocat was rehired, replacing Fred Rutten just ahead of the World Cup. He's managed the Netherlands 3 times, South Korea, Russia, Belgium, Serbia, the UAE, Iraq and Curacao. And clubs-wise, he's done Rangers, Sunderland, PSV, Feyenoord, and Fenerbahce.
He's been about, hasn't he?
He has. Yeah. 78 years of age.
Yes.
That's what you would expect. But Germany are on the ball here. They are going to dominate. They absolutely are going to dominate. But it's
that's the tone that's going to be set here. It's whether Curacao can kind of ride this out. We've got a big opportunity.
Ooh, here we go.
Come back.
Here we go. Counter-attacks on.
Here we go.
Counter-attacks on, Kev.
Counter-attacks on. That's a foul.
I think that is a foul as well. Their kit is so nice.
It is nice, isn't it?
Their kits are really nice. I like the Germany kit, to be fair, as well.
There's some
nice
really
as well.
nice shirts this year.
There is.
And so they should be.
Exactly. I mean...
Nobody wants to play in the World Cup wearing a shit shirt, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
You want
And I want... Right, okay. Chat and Kev, is it acceptable to wear another country's shirt? How are you feeling about that? Because that's seeing big discussion points on this.
Oh, I do. I don't mind.
Because I was saying the other day, it's one of them... Oh, Curacao are on the attack here.
Yes.
Come on, get a cross in.
It'd be great to see an
Go on.
opportunity.
Go on. Oh, tried it a little bit too much there.
It's going to be the story of this game, isn't it?
A little bit too much. The pressing. Oh,
yeah.
here we go. Oh.
It's out for a goal kick.
The thing is with other nations' kits and wearing them, for me, it's not the same as if you were to, go and stick on an Everton shirt, is it?
No, it's totally
completely different.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
When I was a kid, I used to love getting international shirts, different Argentina, Brazil, whoever it was. It didn't mean, I didn't put it on and go, you know what I mean, I'm Kevin Santos or whatever. I'm like, my mum's Brazilian descent or whatever. And
nice
no,
ball.
it's
very nice
really
ball.
nice shirts.
Sane playing for Germany, I think Sane is a top player, me.
Yes.
He's one of them where I actually think, I mean, he's
actually
obviously had
surprised
an
he
amazing
left.
career. He's had an amazing career, but I think he could have been even better than what he's done. He's got that much talent, but he's had a fantastic career.
They've still got a good team, but as we spoke earlier, it does work in cycles. The fact that you play in every 4 years at a World Cup, which is the pinnacle for footballers at international level. But this, like I say, if you're looking for these to be going deep,
challenge and a half. That.
I tell you what,
challenge and a half.
well up for this.
They are. Do you know what? I might change my score prediction. Maybe I'm getting too giddy by the first 4 minutes.
Can you imagine the
thing
scenes
is,
in
though,
Curacao?
Could you imagine as well the adrenaline that is going through your body? It's your country's first World Cup. It's your first World Cup. Everybody's watching you. You can announce yourself on the biggest stage. Like that obviously
I'm sure the
gives you
manager
that extra little bit of momentum.
He would have, said to them, "You've got to control that early on," because we've seen 2 really tasty challenges there. And to me, that is a game plan. That's like getting into Germany and saying, we're not just here to make up the numbers here today.
We're not just going to sit back and let you walk all over
not on
us.
my watch.
Yeah, be careful of the counter-attack. Curacao not backing down, says Dougie Yoon. Any polls that you guys want, by the way, get them in the chat right now. I would love to see some suggestions for that. Oh, I would have loved that. I would have loved that to bounce.
Bit of long ball. I like that. Mixing it up.
Who does everyone think Germany's most dangerous player is?
We've got an opportunity here.
Here we go.
Germany
Here
in.
we go.
Chance for a shot. Great block.
Deflected.
Double block.
Deflected.
Defending for their lives.
Oh, great pass.
They're recycling this well.
Great pass.
Opportunity for a cross.
Ooh, nice.
Nice one.
Very
Touch
nice
football. What a goal!
That is fantastic.
What a finish.
That is
What a
absolutely
goal.
fantastic from Netcher as well.
Yes.
He's
one-touch football in and around the box and just opened up Curacao. They didn't know what day it was and bends it into the corner.
Brilliant finish. That little touch from Wirtz was fantastic.
And this could set the tone for the game. It's how Curacao are going to respond to this. That's 1-0. Just, what was that?
We said
5.5 minutes.
We said they couldn't concede an early goal.
I know.
But they've done it.
The game plan is out the
Germany
window.
are buzzing. And they'll be looking for revenge after going out in the group stages the last 2 tournaments. And Netcher is stepped
What a
up
finish.
with a brilliant first goal for Germany. And, I mean, the finish was excellent, but the little pass from Wirtz there, the footwork from Musiala before it, brilliant.
Oh, the keeper
Absolutely
didn't
brilliant.
even move, flat-footed, can only watch and hope that it's going wide. It bends in the corner. It's beautiful.
Finish. Brilliant.
That's football.
That's football.
Yes.
That is
They
football.
set a new world record for saying them words today.
Felix
That's
Netcher
football. That is
from
football.
Dortmund scored that goal.
Yes.
Mark's watched a lot of him in the Bundesliga. I've seen quite a bit of him. He's been linked to Manchester United in the past. But he's a really, really, really talented player, 25 years of age, and doing it on the big stage for Germany.
Yes. You'd love to see it.
First of many, I think, that goal.
Yeah.
First
this
of
could
many.
really open up the floodgates. It's such a minefield for Curacao now, what they do. I can just see it being...
Here we go.
It's
Here we
another
go.
opportunity.
Oh, this could be ridiculous, couldn't
They're
it?
getting opened up like a can of beans.
They came out really energetic, but now that first goal's come in.
The 2 challenges went in early. It was, we're Curacao, we're not here to make the numbers up. But what can you do about that? Defensively, they're sitting in deep, but that one-touch passing, they didn't know what had hit them. Germany's hit them.
If you're Curacao now, and I know they are up against it, it's David versus Goliath, really.
Yeah.
But what you've got to do is just stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
Not completely lose
Don't
your
lose
head.
your head.
You know, 1-0, you're not out of the game
You're not out of the
whatsoever.
game.
Of course, we're up against a massive, massive challenge, but you can't let the floodgates open
What I
early
would say,
doors.
the next goal is huge in this game. If Curacao were to get it, what a lift it gives
Oh
them.
my
But if
gosh,
Germany
here we
go 2-0
Here
up,
we go. Oh,
come on, Curacao!
I know, they just seem
Going
a
full
little bit
Curacao now.
lacking in confidence
Come on,
when
the
they get
boys.
any sort of room in Germany's half.
Everybody loves the underdog.
We've got a super chat in from Daniel Thompson saying, "Hi Beth and Kev, hope you're well and having a good day. It's good to see you. Your first World Cup watch along, great to see. I'll go 4-1 to Germany. I think it's okay with the national teams. I've got England, Portugal and Brazil shirts with this World Cup. Brazil's my favourite. I just love the green and yellow. I love the green and yellow shirt. Oh! Wow.
What an effort.
That was Neptune again.
He's up for
got
this
the
today.
bit between his teeth.
He sure has, and we're only 8 minutes into the game. I mean, that would have been, the first goal was sensational, but if that had nestled in as well.
Yeah, brilliant. That was
Wow.
close. Yeah.
Some power on that. The goalkeeper again, I mean, I think he's jumping for the cameras there. He's almost like, I can't stop this.
It's interesting to see if anyone will... I mean, I know, you shouldn't just buy a player based off the World Cup, but Felix Neptune had a good start. We're only 8 minutes in, let's not get carried away. But if he was to have a really good tournament, it's not as if it's just a tournament. He's had a great season with Dortmund. It'd be interesting to see if anyone did knock on the door. 25 years of age, physical, all-action midfielder. Someone might go in and have a little look.
I remember 1996, Euro 96 was at Old Trafford, and Karol Poborski, Sir Alex Ferguson bought him on the strength of that tournament because he scored a wonder goal, was class, and then we signed him and it was bad.
I mean, I was thinking about signing Balogun the other day, playing for the USA. I thought it was absolutely sensational.
You do get carried away because you do look
you?
and you think this is the biggest stage,
You
but
do.
again, it's different, isn't it, international football, to the pace, and there's some big teams here. That's why I look at Germany and I think, have they got a chance of winning it? You look at that France team's ridiculous.
Shout out, by the
Ridiculously
way,
good.
who was here for the World Cup watch-alongs in the studio in 2022? Do you remember them, Kev?
Yes.
2022 Qatar World Cup watch-alongs in the studio. Jordan's just messaged me saying, get me up in the studio so I can see a 0-0. Do you remember when he had that time where he was coming up?
How many games did he
for the
go through?
watch-alongs, it was 0-0, 0-0, 0-0 every single time he stepped in the studio.
I remember being at work one day and I
days.
clicked in because I knew that you and Jordan were on, and I'd just seen the timer was at 89 minutes and it was 0-0. And I remember him just sat there and he was like, I'm not coming here again. And
I
he's
think that was
Welsh
like a
accent.
record for one of the most 0-0s in a tournament.
Yeah. We just blamed Jordan, didn't we? We were like,
Jordan, I want you to come up to the studio and do a watch along, but you're always busy DJing in Marbella or Ibiza or Dubai or somewhere.
Opportunity.
Fantastic. Oh, great footwork.
it's gone wide. Did it get a nick? No, it's a
Tell you
goal
what,
kick.
Germany are looking very, very good, but
Yeah.
it could be because of the opposition they're against. Do you know what I mean?
It is, but at the same time, this is their first appearance at the 2026 World Cup, and they'll want to put a marker down. Everyone will want to score here today. And that's how it actually looks at the moment. Great feet from Sane there.
Brilliant
Just
feet.
gone wide.
Brilliant feet.
It was a goal kick as well. The
we've
cheeky
got-
rascal was looking for a corner, but it didn't.
We've got Ross in the super chat saying, lost a £5 bet thanks to the Swiss yesterday, raging. Yeah, seen a few bets flying around this World Cup already. I think Adam, who is producing the show actually in the gallery, was talking to me early saying every World Cup game he watches, he puts a £1 bet on to give him a bit of something.
I've got something on it.
Something
Yeah.
riding on it.
He's telling us that's correct.
Yeah. Seven says it depends on the country. Sorry, Seven, what was that in reference to again?
Do you know what I was actually going to say? When you said, is it all right to wear another country's shirt? Because I was going to say, it could get a bit political and that you're obviously not going to wear.
I mean, I wouldn't rock into the studio wearing a Scotland shirt. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Because that's like quite a big
Yeah,
rivalry.
yeah.
I wouldn't rock in wearing a Welsh shirt.
Would you wear a Scotland McTominay shirt?
Nah,
Ooh.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't. What a touch!
Opportunity.
Ooh.
Keeper's made a save.
Tell you what,
Straight
Nemchi's
at
on
him.
one. He's
Yeah.
really on one. But, for example, I mean, I have a USA shirt, I have a Brazil shirt. USA's a bit controversial because that's quite a big rivalry with England as well. I have a Brazil shirt. I would buy a Curacao shirt. It's well nice.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit different for me. Say if it was England versus Brazil in the semi-final, I'm not going to rock in with my Brazil shirt on, obviously not. But it just really does depend. To be
Like you
honest with
said,
you.
football rivalry in terms of, well, that is a rivalry, isn't it? It's like you're not going to wear God forbid, any United fan that would wear a Liverpool shirt or something like that.
And oh God, you couldn't imagine it, could you?
Oh, it's just down with that kind of thing.
It's one of them where, do you know where
Half and half scarves, you know what I mean? How would you have half and half scarf for countries playing in this? It's like, nah, not for me, man.
Have you seen them ones where, for example, you have...
Half and half shirts they do now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Say,
Who's buying them, man?
You have Don Robbie on That's Football doing a show with Mark every week during the Premier League season, and one of they had a bet on, didn't they, with the Premier League predictions, that Robbie would have to wear a United shirt if Mark won, and Mark would have to wear an Arsenal shirt if Robbie won. Like, even that, and I don't even want to be like a killjoy, because I'm usually up for near enough anything, but...
I'd feel physically
in context, sick. But I actually couldn't even bet that.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear an Arsenal shirt. I couldn't wear a Liverpool shirt.
No.
Like, I could do like commentary for them unbiased at some point, yeah, but I'm not wearing their shirt.
No, that's different.
It's different.
That's a different rivalry altogether.
I don't know. What do
like
people
you say,
think?
England and Scotland have that rivalry. You meet any Scottish man or woman or whatever, they're not going to wear an England shirt, are they?
No. Oh, definitely not. This is the thing, I was low-key rooting for Scotland last night, but I'm like, they absolutely hate us and want us to lose every game, so I'm like, why am I doing that? To be honest
and the Welsh as well. Jordan.
So this is something, says no hate, it's pronounced Nietzsche, but
What was that again?
Nietzsche, but I was looking it up earlier and I was looking at the pronunciation for it, and I was assured through multiple different sources.
It's just gone wide.
That it was,
I didn't want to kill you in flow then, but I thought that could have gone in the bottom corner.
That it was Nemcha. I mean, get in the comments. How would you
Florian
pronounce
Wirtz, my player to watch.
Yeah, he's had a very good start to the game.
Well.
Very good start to the game.
Where was his form last season? Long may it continue, actually. I don't mind him playing well for Germany and
there is,
not for Liverpool.
There's players that do turn up for the country more than they turn up for the clubs.
Yes, that is dead true, that actually.
I mean, there was a phase where Harry Maguire, I mean, for England he was ridiculous. For United he was struggling a little bit. Now it's the opposite way around. He's not in the England side, but for United he's doing really well. Yeah. So, just depends. Here we go.
Do you know what? I felt so sorry for Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
You know for a fact he must have thought, I'm a shoo-in here. I've had a great season. I'm just waiting for Tuchel to give me the call. And then I bet he hadn't booked a holiday or anything. These flights to America, I bet he'd done it all himself. And then he was told, nah, you're not in. Well, it's ridiculous, that. I know time will tell how the tournament pans out for England, but no, ridiculous, that. Especially when Jordan Henderson's getting in and Ivan Toney.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. I had many thoughts on it. Many thoughts.
Yeah, but you got Tuchel saying, I've taken Ivan Toney because he's good at taking penalties. And I thought, what kind of mindset is this feeding into the players that you expected to go at the penalties, or should it come to penalties? We've got somebody on the bench that Harry Maguire can take penalties.
I mean, I would have showed him the penalty he took in the Euros final against Italy. I mean, when he absolutely smashed it top bins, I would have said hello.
Yeah.
Look at that. I can take penalties as well, you know.
Yeah.
But now, I've said a lot on the Thomas Tuchel and the England situation. I'm back in England. I'm behind them absolutely. I really want the country to be together with the squad, with the manager, and for us to go out there and win the World Cup. But now the World Cup started, I'm fully locked in. I'm backing them, supporting. But when that squad was announced, my head was on Mars. Yeah. I was not.
And from a perspective as well, I thought Luke Shaw should have had an opportunity to go, but again, they paid Tuchel the big money. You know, he's got to make the big decisions. He's brought the team that he thinks is well equipped to win the World Cup. But
what I will say is, I thought we looked pretty good against Costa Rica the other night. But again, it's a friendly against Costa Rica. Like, you can't really read too much into it.
The real business starts Wednesday, doesn't it? Croatia. It's not going to be an easy game.
Exactly. I mean, Germany just feeling out Curacao now. I think they'll be eager to score another goal before the second half.
Statistically, possession-wise, it's exactly what
dominating.
You would have thought. Yeah. Some of the one-touch football from Germany here, the Curacao players are literally just chasing shadows. It's almost like a heavyweight. It'd be like, I don't even know, Tyson Fury probably boxing me. You know, no, but it is. You know, at the start, I threw a few little jabs at him.
Got the adrenaline going.
And then he's just pummeled me and gone, bang, have that, Kev. Get up.
Nick P says, I've heard the Dawn chorus 2 days in a row now. I'm too old for this. I need my beauty sleep. Who's been staying up for every single game? Is there anyone in this chat? Is there anyone watching that has watched every single game so far in the World Cup?
You've got to admire that. Oh, I'm sure somebody's going to get in the chat and say that they have watched every single game so far. will be.
Glizzy Maney saying I have. Stephen says I have. Crazy Ginger says I have. Matthew, our graphic designer, has said all but the Australia game. Missed out on a banger there, Matthew.
Matthew did?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. What's their kind of sleep pattern? What's happening? You know,
Matthew's sleep pattern is mental.
It must be up the wall, man.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like sleeping in the day and then, it gets, my head's gone.
Yeah, it's hard with the schedule. Like my schedule, it makes it difficult. When it's at the weekend, it's easier because you can move stuff. You know, you've got good excuses to get out of events you don't want to go to. Oh, sorry, you know, your great aunt is having a family get together this weekend. Sorry, you know what I always. I
don't even like her.
I don't want to out myself live, but I'm going to anyway.
Go on.
Because I do this as my job, football and content creation. I always say, I've got work.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I've got.
Well, you've got to watch a game of football.
Yeah, I've got work.
Yeah,
even if it's Goldberg doing the watch-alongs all day, I have, and I'm just watching the game at home.
It blows. Honestly, I was in the pub yesterday, and this lad come over to me. And I've not seen him in ages, so he's like looking at me, and he went, "You're famous now, aren't you?" That's what he said to me. I said, "I'm not." He was like, "You're on the United Stand and that," and I went, "Yeah." And then he was like, "What are you doing for the match tomorrow, Germany?" And I said, funnily enough, I'm on That's Football, and I'm watching it. And he was like, "What do you mean?" I went, "People watch us watching the game." Curacao. What an opportunity.
Hit it. Someone hit it.
Oh, he's dilly-dallied on it. Speedy up.
Oh, I love that guy just took it and went bang. Yeah. This is my one chance.
Yeah. But he just could not get his head around it. So what I said, we watch the match, it's on YouTube, people watch us, they'll watch the game, but they might have us on instead of...
Have a bit of commentary.
Whatever commentary it is, yeah.
Have a bit of commentary.
I was like, people get involved in the chat, his mind was blown.
Yeah.
I blew his mind.
Well,
he just could not get his head around it.
What's he called?
Do you know what? I forgot what his name is.
Good evening to whoever spoke to Kev.
That's how much of a good friend he is.
Hopefully he's tuning in. Hopefully
I wouldn't say he was a friend, actually. He's just somebody...
Oh, he's getting demoted now.
Yeah.
You're not even a friend.
No, he's no friend of mine.
Oh. See, someone said 11 p.m. is the latest match I'm staying up for. I record all the rest. I'm not into watching football when it's been recorded.
Unless you can stay off the internet and I know what you mean. Great opportunity there.
Nice
Great
little ball in that.
Bit of pace on it. But yes, as far as Germany, if you from the German setup, this is exactly what they wanted. I'm sure they would have loved another goal by now, but for me, they are in total control.
I've got a question for everyone in the chat and for you as well, Kev.
Go on.
Might even run a poll on it, who knows?
Let's get a poll going. We've not even got one going yet, have we?
Kai Havertz.
Yes.
Would you say he is a good player, a great player, or an elite player? What category would you put him in?
What was the lowest? Good.
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 Would you? Oh wait, I've got another category. Average, good, great, elite.
Good.
Good. You'd put him in the good category. Because
I think I'm being nice to him there as well.
See, I
don't get him. I don't understand it.
See, I've heard that point. Curacao, hit it, please.
Go on, the boys!
Go!
Oh, done it!
Yeah!
History at the World Cup 2026.
Yeah!
The Curacao fans are going mental. We are losing it.
Curacao,
wow.
Come on!
It took a deflection, but it will not matter. Look at this.
Yes!
This is what we wanted to see.
That is scenes.
Can't believe it, man.
Oh my God. Could
it just
you imagine?
Opened up, didn't it? It was like, just hit it.
I feel like it was coming. Whenever they get into that area, someone just got to smack it because it's
You've seen about 5 minutes previous, he dilly-dallied on the ball too much time. This time it was like, I'm putting my foot straight through it. Manuel Neuer.
Build him a statue.
Yes.
Or it's my player.
That?
It's my player. I was scouting Curacao before we started, and I was like looking up how to pronounce this guy's name because I had a feeling he was going to do something.
Mystic Beth. Has it even taken a deflection? We're just seeing it from. Oh, it has. A big deflection.
Yeah, I know, but that's why you've just got to hit it sometimes.
Yeah. Ask any of them Curacao fans. Imagine the scenes in Curacao now. What, less than 160,000 population? That island will be absolutely going mental.
Comenencia.
I'm rightly so. I did not see that coming, man. That was they're on the go again.
Come on!
It's an opportunity.
But
He's given goal kick.
22 years of age.
Wow.
Livano Comenencia.
Yeah.
He plays for FC Zurich, 22.
Right.
He got a goal for Curacao in their first World Cup. First World
ever
Cup
goal. And we witnessed it.
What?
Wow.
I love it when there's just like a bit of a scramble and someone just hits it and something happens and it goes
That
in the
was
back of the
just
net.
inviting. You know when you're watching it and you're like, just hit it. Somebody hit it. And it was just inviting. It took a big deflection. Oh, we're having the water break now, are we? Hydration break, that's what they call it.
Curacao is being energetic and bold, says the comments.
Energetic and bold. That's what a great summary.
Neuer ain't all that to be anymore. I thought this a bit harsh. I'd have to watch it back. The brilliance of the World Cup, fantastic stuff. Smash a like on the video
Get
for
liking
Curacao,
it.
everyone. I mean, a lot of people have Germany as the flops of the tournament because they're a big nation. I had them as the flops of the tournament when I did my predictions.
Did you?
Not in a way that I think they're a flop nation. I think the manager, Julian Nagelsmann's a great manager. I think they've got some good players, but like we said, you know, when you actually look at their squad on paper, you expect more from a German national team. They've got some good players.
It doesn't blow you away. It doesn't scare you. Not like teams of the past where you've looked and gone, wow, you know, you knew exactly what you were going to get from a German team, wasn't it? Efficient, you know, tough to break down, capable of scoring goals. And by God, if it goes to penalties, Germany always win on penalties, don't they? It's like... Well, I don't see it. I mean, Manuel Neuer here looks like an absolute broken man.
He does, he really does. Hydration break just after the scored as well. They'll be on cloud nine, the Curacao
What
players.
a great time for this to come at, actually.
Yeah.
The Curacao players, I don't know whether you've seen that.
I might have a drink on my hydration break.
Get it into you. They were going over for the hydration break, and they're actually getting all the fans going. I love it, man.
I love it. I love it.
Look at the fans. They cannot believe.
And this is what I was worried about, right? I was worried about this with the World Cup, with the prizes that we saw from the 2026 World Cup prizes when it was being hosted in the USA, Canada, Mexico. I was thinking a lot of the games in the US, they were priced ridiculously. I was like, are we going to see like genuine, authentic fans at all of these games? Because they might get priced out. But seeing all the Curacao fans there in the crowd, like, that's what you want to see.
Exactly.
That's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not the cheapest and easily accessible World Cup, you know, to actually get to. Obviously, if you're in America, but you still, the money, like you say, it's mind-boggling, the money. Oh, here's ref cam. Get up! Look at that.
What a goal. Well, I say what a goal. It's a deflected goal. I'm just being biased.
Come on.
To be fair,
Take
people
a shine
calling out
off
Neuer
that.
for that, right? Maybe Neuer 10 years ago might have saved it, but I think that's really harsh to say he should have saved it when it's a deflection that takes it the completely opposite way.
Harsh. That's taken a deflection off like the underside of his knee. If that makes any sense. But yeah, great time for the hydration break here because Curacao are just lapping this up, and rightly so.
Tell you what, though, once they actually get into Germany's box, you know, there's opportunities there for them. There's a bit of space.
And
Smash a like on the video, everyone.
You would look at the German backline, and you know that's why I think when they get deeper into the tournament, if they do, the likes of a Spain, a France, even I think England would give them a good game. The Dutch, whoever it's going to be, but Curacao have just carved them open there. Really, that is their first proper opportunity.
That's why
That's football.
Yeah, that's football.
That's
why I did have Germany as.
Yeah.
You know, they might go on to win it, who knows, but...
They could go on to win this game 5-6-1, but...
Oh, I meant the World Cup. I think they will win this game. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, you never know.
But, yeah, I think they'll get out the groups, of course they will, but then after that, I mean, I say of course they will, didn't get out the groups the last two World Cups, but after that, I just don't know if they've got enough in their locker to make it to where a big nation like Germany would like to be.
Is to try and see it out till half-time, and as negative as that sounds...
Every World Cup game that I'm doing a watch-along for, or we do a watch-along for, because we've got quite a few lined up, haven't we, Kev?
Looking forward to it, man.
I'm always backing the underdog.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. Unless it's England, then I'm not. But, yeah. Goldbridge will be doing all the England games, so I'll be doing that.
Yeah, we've got you covered here.
Yeah.
On That's Football. Got it in again. Yeah. What game is it this evening?
So, straight after this, it's Netherlands versus Japan, which I'm really excited for, because... Not a lot of people have given Netherlands really any credit going into this tournament. I think a lot of people have wrote them off. On paper,
they've got a great squad, haven't they? Or certainly a starting 11.
And they've got...
But you can't write Japan off.
And then Japan are excellent.
Yeah.
Japan are genuinely excellent.
They are literally like workhorses. Every single one of them, energy-wise, what they bring. We've got an opportunity for Germany here.
Kimmich on at the free kick.
Free kick literally near the corner flag, a bit further in. It's a good cross. It's a header.
It's a great
save.
It's a great save. Well done, Curacao
Take a bow.
keeper. Schlotterbeck's one to watch in the air. He's so good aerially, especially in the attacking third, getting his head on a cross to
You'd be
score a
expected
goal.
to save that. Maybe one for the cameras, but he's dealt with it, pushed it over the bar.
So, I mean...
Something Anana never did for United, but that's a different argument for another day.
We have Netherlands versus Japan. Could possibly be a World Cup semi-final match. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be an absolute banger. I think it's going to be a banger. If I had to put my money on anyone, I'd have it on Japan. I think they are such a good
energy-wise, what they bring to...
I mean, as a team unit,
yeah.
And their manager's been with them for quite a long time, I think, as well. Like, they've done really, really well, Japan, so let's see. But the Netherlands
set up well.
Definitely don't write them off. Another decent
punch from the keeper.
Punch from the keeper, yeah.
As Roy Keane would say, he's doing his job. He's just doing his job. Oh, what a nice little flick that could have been. Germany's still asking the questions here. They've stepped it up.
Good tackle.
Had to time that one well.
Before Curacao scored that goal, which was just absolutely phenomenal, and great scenes here, and great scenes in the chat as well. Thank you, everyone.
I don't think we'll ever expect... Well, unless Curacao get a second here.
Which would be crazy. I mean, we're backing it. But I was talking about Kai Havertz, what level of play do you think he is?
Yeah.
And you said good, right? And I was thinking to myself, I think he goes into, like, the great category,
Really?
He scored a goal in the Champions League final for Chelsea.
That was a great
to win
finish.
It. He scored a goal in the Champions League final for Arsenal. Okay, yeah, they didn't win it, but he did his job. And he scored that goal. He always turns up for Arsenal, it feels like, in big moments.
Yeah, I think he's a bit... Why was he never liked at Chelsea?
I think he's a bit of a clutch player, I was just having to think about it. I think
you are,
nobody thinks Kai Havertz is when you're talking about, like, great players in the Premier League, no one's like, oh, Kai Havertz is up there. But realistically, like, he's got a good CV.
Maybe... Well, you'd be better off asking an Arsenal fan, wouldn't you, what they think he actually brings or brought to the team last season? Because really, I wouldn't watch much. Obviously, when United play Arsenal, I'd watch him, and I might take a bit more notice. But yeah, maybe I'm doing him a bit of a disservice. His opportunity.
That could have gone anywhere. But when you watch him, you don't think he's all that, do you?
No, and then
but then he just scores a goal out of nowhere, and you're thinking, do you know what, clutch moment?
And maybe he's one of them that he's underappreciated, and his teammates actually say, he does bring, a lot to the team.
Oh, that's an interesting comment from so we've got a comment in saying Havertz is like a good version of Xerxes. Interesting.
I mean, he's rubbish, then.
No, good version.
Oh, a good version.
Yeah, he said he's a good version of Xerxes. Do you know, like that sort of like 9.5 sort of player that you don't like?
Yeah. Don't expect me to score goals. I'm not a 10. I'm not a goal scorer. I'm not quite a number 10. I'm a 9.5. Make it make sense, man.
Ooh, good header there from Curacao. Loving the blue and the yellow, by the way.
They've stepped it up here.
They've gained a lot of confidence from that goal.
And this is what they're going to have to do to get a breather. There's a man over.
Pass, no!
Oh, he's gone the wrong side.
No! He had to just loop that pass.
3-on-2, Curacao find themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him go. Yeah,
so I'm getting that into it.
The best thing that's happened for them is this hydration break. I don't know what they had in that hydration break, but they've come out like the game started again. They do say this, don't they? It does stop it can alter the team's momentum and.
Well, they can get down that left-hand side.
But Germany are still only one or two good passes away from scoring another.
They can get down that left-hand side because Kimmich gets forward so much.
They're getting a lot of joy down there.
It's
not there, mate.
No.
Yeah. That would annoy me. Especially in a game like this, what he was thinking there, trying to flick that into
if you're Germany,
midfield.
you just want to take the sting out of it, get a bit of possession, pass it about a bit, and then
in fairness, up to the goal, they were in total control. I said a couple of minutes before Curacao equalised, I'm talking about this is steamrolling them. Possession-wise, they've had all the possession. They look like they can open them up whenever they wanted, but hey, football is a funny old game.
Ooh, that was nearly a brilliant
and that's where
pass.
They've got the technicians, Germany.
Right, do you know what Curacao needs to do? They need to get it out wide. They have so much space on the wings. Just get your pass right.
Don't do that.
I'm getting really into it now. Like they're frustrating me when they're not when they're not finding the fit.
An opportunity.
Oh no! Oh, what a great block!
Is that a penalty?
No, I don't think so. God, that was a close call.
Yeah, that was.
They got the good rub of the green with where the ball fell there.
It certainly was. Another opportunity.
Someone's
It
commenting
really is.
saying Germany's still on top. Yeah, of course Germany is still on top.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Curacao
have you
are
seen the
still
players they
in
have
this
compared?
game. Exactly.
But they've got a chance on the counter-attack, Curacao.
They've got a population of less than 160,000 people.
Give them a break.
Let it sink in, man. They are punching well above the weight.
Do you reckon you could do a job in the 11?
For Curacao?
Yeah.
I'd fancy my chances, yeah. I was a striker. That's what they're missing somebody up front.
Missing a
Kev.
batsman, yeah. I reckon you were a good striker, Kev.
I was good back in the day.
I can imagine you.
Do you know
being
what?
really good.
When I was in primary school, we had a big game one evening. It was a cup game. Played for St Mary's in Levenshulme.
Nice. Morty's from Levenshulme.
He is, yeah. He told me that before. So I'd rang in sick that day because I was actually ill, and the manager rang me up in the afternoon to ask how I was and said, "Would you be able to? Are you feeling good enough to come into school and play the match later on?" Have you ever heard anything like that?
Even though
He come and picked me up from my house and brought me there because he said it's a big cup game.
that would never happen now.
No.
Because everyone's like, oh, so you've not
Imagine the
been to
headmaster
school.
finding that out.
Yeah.
He's been off school.
But then did you
ill
play?
all day? Yeah, and then went and played and scored and we won.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I love how he was a PE teacher.
Yeah.
Did not care the fact
He
you were off
just rang
school
me
because
up.
you were ill.
Yeah, how are you
How
feeling?
good
I said,
Kev
I'm
was.
a bit better because I knew it was getting up to 3 o'clock anyway and school was like ready to finish.
Shatanya says, need Germany to score more than 3.5 goals. It's not looking as likely at the moment, but I mean, it could turn at any time. Germany definitely, have a bigger attacking threat, but
Even to have both teams to score in this game, the odds
I
on
did
that.
say I thought they were going to get a goal,
You did?
Curacao. They've not let me down.
You did at the start, didn't you? You
Yeah.
said, yeah. I'm sorry, I wasn't a believer at that moment in time, but I am fully on the Curacao bandwagon now.
Yeah. They might be the team that... Do you know when you watch these games so early on in the tournament, you see a team that you really like early doors or a bit of an underdog, and you keep a really close eye on them throughout the tournament as far as they get, and you're always backing them, you tune into their
Imagine this
games.
ends 1-1. You know what, Curacao go on to win it. I mean, it's absolute crazy. I try and put in perspective what has just happened here with them even scoring a goal, for the fact that the fans inside that ground that have travelled to come and watch their team and to see them score in a World Cup. This is the stuff that dreams are made of.
Question to people in the comments that are talking about Neuer and talking about him potentially, having a little bit of a poor game.
A lot of people saying he's
Some
finished.
people saying he's too old to be playing, which I think is a little bit disrespectful.
Neuer is having a nightmare this match.
But do you think he'll start every single game for Germany in this World Cup, or do you think he'll end up getting dropped then, if people are thinking that? I mean, I'd find it hard to imagine Neuer being dropped, but I mean, he's not the spring chicken he was. Maybe it could happen. But
Like you say, that the actual goal has taken a wild deflection. Yeah, maybe a few years ago, his reactions, he might have been able to save that. But
it's because people expect him to be the Neuer. Neuer's
People
one of the
love
best
setting the
goalkeepers
narrative.
I've ever seen in my life play football. Like, when he was in his absolute prime, he was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. And people expect that still because he set such a high bar. It's like, for example, have you seen all this noise and talk about Cristiano Ronaldo holding Portugal back? I think it's madness.
Yeah. Do you know, I was actually just going to bring that up because you're going to have it with Ronaldo, you'll have it with Messi, I'm sure, at some stage. And it is, I like to think about what they have achieved in the game. And I get it that, for me, Neuer, 40 years old, age as a goalkeeper, it's totally different. Like I said to you earlier about Van der Sar at United, his better years coming in his late 30s. I don't see it as a big thing, but people are quick to knock people, and you will hear that a lot this World Cup.
Yeah.
Messi's finished, he's done, Ronaldo's done. But we'll see when they obviously get their opportunity to play.
I'll tell you something that I think will happen in this game. I think Germany will get a penalty. There's been a few times now where it's been...
There was the one challenge earlier where he slid in. Oh.
Yeah, I mean... What's going on here? Are they retaking it? They've been close a few times to something looking like it could be a penalty. So I reckon Germany could get a penalty at some point in this game.
And this is where Curacao have to just calm it down now. Emotionally, don't be flying into challenges, like you say, because they have got technicians, Germany, especially in and around that box. They won't need much of an excuse to go down if there's contact. They're going to be clever.
Brown on the corner for Germany. Interesting.
Different.
I'll count that into my scout report.
Yeah.
Also, as well, I've seen a few people saying, what if Germany don't get out of the group? I mean, it's very early days. I said before, I think Germany will get out of the group. But do you know what?
You don't think they're
Ecuador
gonna
are
go
a good
far?
team. Ivory Coast are a good team.
Yep.
Ivory Coast have Diamande, Torre, Ahmad. Like, they've got some good players.
That's the thing before this game. Curacao have probably written this game off. You know, as negative it is, they're probably going, well, this isn't the game really that we're going to get points from. Oh,
Great
that is a goal.
corner!
It's 2-1
Was it
to
Schlotterbeck?
Germany.
Was it Schlotterbeck? Yeah, it was
is.
Schlotterbeck.
Yes.
Schlotterbeck and Nathaniel
Great
Brown
header.
linking up.
Brown with the corner.
Great,
Beth's on
great
Scout
corner.
Watch.
Scout Watch.
Do you want to see them corners being taken at Old Trafford next season like that?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I mean...
He's not getting the ball off Bruno, is he?
yeah.
Good luck with that one, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. I mean, that was a great header.
It was a great... Do you
That
know what?
literally
It's very
did- yeah.
route one. It's very basic.
Yeah.
It's just... They've
That's
lost...
the levels in quality
It
there.
is.
Like, the levels in quality
100%.
between
That is
Curacao
a
and
set
Germany did
piece,
show.
fresh off the training ground, a free header, nobody's tracked him. If we're going to be
Oh, it's a
highly
great
critical,
header.
yeah, he's made the run across.
Schlotterbeck's brilliant in the air.
Yeah.
I did say that.
And surely, if Curacao have done the homework, they look at and that he is the main man from set pieces and corners. Nobody's tracked him or marked him.
There's doing your research and your homework on
Yeah.
Schlotterbeck, and then there's actually being able to get near him.
Well,
Do you
yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
a good. But nobody's made an attempt
Yeah.
there. It's not like somebody's tried to drag his arm
That's
back
true.
or ran with him, and he's just overpowered and height-wise rose above them. There's nobody there.
Schlotterbeck's been linked to Liverpool multiple times, by the way, as a summer transfer.
I like what
move.
I've seen so far in
He
this
signed
game.
a new
anyway.
contract at Dortmund, but he still could move, apparently, according to reports. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he's one to watch as well, Schlotterbeck, because he's got a very good reputation in the Bundesliga. He's 26 years of age.
Good age.
You know, good on the ball, good in the air. Interesting.
Nearly up to the 40-minute mark.
Dr. Marin says Curaçao's got their moment, but surely they can't come back again. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Down with that negative talk. We didn't even think they could score a goal.
How do people think the rankings will go in this group as well? Where do you think Germany will come in the group? Where do you think Curaçao will come? Where do you think Ivory Coast will come? Where do you think Ecuador will come? Let me know.
But they're the games, the other game, that's why I'm saying Curacao would have looked at this before
Yeah.
going, right, we're kind of right. It's kind of a free hit, would you say? Because the other teams then that they are going to face, this is where they're really going to have to step it up. But do you know what? They've done everything and more of what I wouldn't have actually expected in this game.
I mean, just in terms of
They're still getting stuck in.
Germany's form before the tournament, under Julian Nagelsmann, they've won 9 straight matches in all competitions, including 2026 friendlies against Switzerland, Ghana, Finland and the USA. Curaçao are ranked 82nd in the world.
82nd.
Yeah. I mean, they've done really well to get a goal.
Just puts it in perspective. Really, really good. Yeah.
And in terms of Group E, if I had to predict how it's going to fall, Germany are in again. It's tough, but I do think...
There's an
I
opportunity.
have a feeling Ivory Coast might win the group.
Wow.
Ivory Coast are
They would be,
decent.
I was going to say, they would definitely be a lot of people's sort of...
Then people keep telling me that Ecuador are really good. I've not seen too much of Ecuador. And, I mean, I'm sort of going into that game at midnight unknown about Ecuador a little bit. I mean, I know some players that play for them. People keep telling me they're good as well. So,
Yeah.
it's an interesting one. I reckon probably Germany will win the group with Ivory
would
Coast coming
think
second.
so.
But if I had to do a hot take, I'd put Ivory Coast top of this group.
I can't disagree with that.
I really want to see Ahmad in action as well.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast will be third, says Muzza. I think actually when I did my bracket predictions, I did a World Cup predictions video on my YouTube channel, and I think I actually put Ivory Coast as winning this group. I think I did. But then I also said Australia were a dark horse, and I got rinsed for that. I mean, you sort of just plucked it out.
got rinsed for it.
I did, but then they beat Turkey, who everyone was saying was the dark horse.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know...
Funny old game, isn't it? It's just the way it works
Yeah.
out. It's very hard to predict. Obviously, you get some games that, like this, I mean, before it, if you've just tuned in...
Whoa, brilliant footwork. Good keeping.
Well done from the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Germany's defence will
very well
struggle
done.
against Ivory Coast, says Poby.
It's the other games, isn't it, that's going to really shape this group, because I do think before it you'd looked and think Germany, yeah. They're gonna
People
be
saying
in there.
Japan are the dark horse. See, are they though? Because I think Japan are so well known as being a good side now. That
Yeah,
you
they're a
don't
bit
really
more
consider them,
established.
do you?
Years ago, maybe you would have said, but
Yeah.
I think now it wouldn't be that far-fetched to...
I think a dark horse is someone that literally has like near enough no chance of winning the
like
World
Curacao.
Cup. Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, USA,
Or
I think
Qatar.
are a dark horse. I mean, yes, they could win it, but they're like, they've not. No one's going around saying USA are going to win the World Cup, are they?
No. Well,
Apart
unless
from
American fans,
USA
yeah.
fans. But they are
Donald
a real,
Trump,
real
yeah.
dark horse in this competition.
We will win the Soccer World Cup. That'll be Donald Trump, won't it?
I mean,
He'll
they'll
believe.
probably be on the pitch lifting the trophy if they win it.
Oh, God, imagine.
Sweden, a total dark horse. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think they are. But then, if you were to say they were your dark horse, and they absolutely qualify for the dark horse category, I would say. It's like, I would say Norway.
We need to get the seeding of the dark horse category.
I mean, what...
How do you get into that category of being the dark horse?
I mean, Sweden could be a dark horse.
Yeah, it just depends.
But
Nobody's they've never won it, and nobody's expecting them to win it, are they? This year. So
that's what I mean. Like
maybe
USA,
they
I mean, they look brilliant. They look brilliant. I was pleasantly surprised and happy I stayed up to watch that game versus Paraguay. But nobody's really going around saying, I expect the USA to win this World Cup. No one's really going around saying, I expect Sweden to win this World Cup.
Regular Daniel Thompson says Morocco could be a dark horse. You'd have them in that. No?
They won AFCON. I mean, I know they didn't.
Yeah.
Senegal did win it,
Yeah,
but then
are
they got awarded to
expected
Morocco,
be?
didn't they?
Yeah, somebody else saying Morocco looked really good.
Yeah, Morocco. Norway are
Well,
absolutely a dark horse for
yeah.
sure. They were in my dark horse category.
Imagine Erling Haaland won the World Cup.
They've got a good side, you know.
That's insane.
Got Noosa, they've got Haaland, they've got Odegaard, they've got some other players as well.
Yeah.
Australia are a dark horse. I mean, they're a ridiculous dark horse, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, I don't think Australia will win the World Cup, but they could get further than what you think.
Yeah. And with the new format now, there's obviously more games. You know, you've got more chance of getting out the group before you go through to the actual knockout stages of the game. So anything's possible.
Yeah, I'm going to rule it out, actually. Someone's made a good point.
Go on.
Morocco's not a dark horse anymore. They should be a favourite. They got to the semi-finals last World Cup and won the AFCON.
That's exactly what you were going down before, weren't you?
I mean, it's interesting that. I mean, I don't want to bring it up again, but Senegal won the AFCON, but then it got taken off them and given to Morocco.
Yeah, that was...
It's just crazy how that
weird,
went down,
wasn't it?
really. It's mad that on paper Morocco won that, even though when they played the game they actually didn't win it. But anyway, Musiala, he's someone that I'd want to watch in this World Cup. You know,
Great play.
He can create moments of absolute magic, can't he?
Here we go.
That was going in.
Clearance.
That was going in.
It was.
Curacao are holding on here.
The keeper would certainly not have saved that. It's hit the defender on the leg. It's a good block, really. We get a foul for that.
Nearly at half-time. Germany will be quite happy with the position that they're in the sense of that they're going into half-time 2-1
added on time here, really.
I don't think too much.
No injuries, no subs. It's just been... What a pleasant first half of football, that's what I would say.
Ooh, Mr. Medhen, who do you both have as your winner this year?
Who are you going to say?
I'll wait for you first.
I honestly think Spain will win it.
Yeah, you've got Spain in the sweepstake, haven't you?
Yeah, it was a belt of that, wasn't it? I pulled them out in we did a family one.
Oh, did you?
And I got the call to say, did I get France in this one? I've got France and Spain anyway in two different ones.
I think you've got France and Spain in the United Stand one, you know.
Oh, have I?
I think you have, because everyone's got like 3 teams. I've got Morocco and Portugal.
Right.
Which I accept that. I accept that, to be fair. And it's weird because you've got Spain and you think they're going to win the World Cup. I've got Portugal. I think Portugal might win the World Cup this year. I mean,
on paper,
it's probably more hope than
but again,
anything.
France, I mean, their team, that squad of players is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, it's crazy.
Their second team would be better than most teams at the World Cup. You know, the second string team that they could actually put out, which shows strength in depth.
Yeah, their team is
shot on target for Curacao.
Sometimes, though, you have all the talent in the world, and it doesn't end up coming off. But I do think France are going to be.
It's 11 players against 11 players on the day.
Yeah.
And he wants it more, you know, it's...
I think there's a very high likelihood that France and Spain could be against each other in the semi-final. That's going to be a banger.
Yeah.
France and Spain are both two of the favourites to win the tournament, aren't they?
Yeah, that side of the draw.
But, yeah, with Portugal, the thing that I think is games are won and lost in the midfield, and they've got the best midfield, I think, in the World Cup.
Portugal.
João Neves, Vitinha and Bruno Fernandes. I mean, there's some good midfields in the World Cup, don't get me wrong, but that is a sensational midfield.
Yeah. Well, Spain's ain't bad, is it?
Ooh.
Opportunity.
Oh my, you rinsed him. That's a penalty,
penalty?
I think. He's
pointing to the spot.
He's pointing to the spot.
It's going from bad to worse. It doesn't seem long ago since Curacao equalised. And there was absolute scenes.
Was naughty.
It was. And this is what I was saying earlier, wasn't it? This is where the German players are just a bit more switched on. Technically, obviously, a lot better than the Curacao players. And you did say a penalty.
It was coming. Bazaar gave it away.
We just discussed this about 10 minutes ago.
Ooh.
Don't be too emotional. Don't be jumping in. And that...
I mean, it's contact.
It's a penalty.
It's contact. It's a penalty. Yeah, it is.
It really is. There's no...
I think this is going to be where the floodgates sort of open a little bit.
Yeah, this is...
I mean...
They've had the moment.
What did we say? 4-1? 5-1? Something like that? They've
I
got
said.
a goal. Look, the fact they've even got a goal is fantastic for them.
Yeah.
Fantastic for that young player who
That's why
scored it.
I'm really glad that they've got that.
Who's taking it?
Havertz, is it?
Ooh, it looks like it is.
Oh.
I thought Kimmich was going to
Cheeky
take
side note
it.
here. I stuck a tenner on Havertz to score any time.
Oh, did you?
Before I got to the studio. It's only even money, only win a tenner, but I'm going to go mental if he scores. Might get a takeaway on the way home.
Oh, okay.
Probably won't even afford one with a tenner these days.
Oh, crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Can't even get McDonald's for that, Kev.
I know, exactly. I'd end up out of pocket. I'd have to put money to it.
Funny, because we're talking about Kai Havertz as well.
Did he take the ball off somebody then?
I think he'd give it him.
Right.
I think Kimmich went and gave him
He
the
must
ball.
have got the notification that Kev's put a bet on him to score.
My dad would have got excited. He's got Kimmich captained in his fantasy team for the World Cup. He's playing fantasy football World Cup. Are you playing that, Kev?
No, I've not done that one. I do FPL. I'm rubbish at it. You did all right, didn't you, this year?
No,
the United
this year
one?
I've completely written
you
off.
and Jordan
Here we
usually,
go.
isn't it?
Here we go. And he slots it
it's
home.
a great finish.
Very good
from
penalty.
an average player.
He's a good player. But I know what you mean.
Yeah. No, that was a great finish.
Yeah. Last year I won the league. I was locked in. This year I had a few prior commitments, didn't have my head in the right place.
Yeah.
Jordan, I think, won the title this year. Yeah.
You did have your head in the right
No,
place.
I'm coming back next year for my FPL title.
Somebody said in the comment section, would Kev dive or finish the shot? I would have stayed on my feet, mate.
But yeah, people are saying it's a dive. I don't think it is. I think it's just fancy
There
footwork.
is such a thing
that's
as
been called out.
inviting contact, and if you're silly enough to do that, don't be surprised when somebody drops.
We have streets we'll never forget those 10 minutes after Curacao scored. Yeah, they were.
I can't
They were
wait to watch
cracking.
back the celebration. I was
I know.
literally that to me was like United had just scored a goal in the last minute of like the FA Cup final or
Yeah, it was
something. I
good to
was
see.
literally, and it was that because that 20-minute spell we were actually on air saying that it was only going to go one way this game. Yes, 3-1 at half-time to Germany, but to get back in the game, that they're never going to forget that. Them people in the
Half-time,
stadium,
everyone.
the players. Yes, it is half-time. Make sure you stay with us though.
Yeah, make
We
sure
don't
you
want
stay
you to
with
go
us. We've
anywhere.
got some
Or
good
go and make a
topics
brew
to be
or whatever,
talking about
don't-
at half-time for sure.
Yeah.
And we want your involvement for sure. GB says, I want Slaughterbeck in for injury-prone Delitzos Martinez. Zuta Magruder says, fun fact, the economist who picked the last 4 winners correctly picked Netherlands because he said the climate and atmosphere favours them in this tournament. Yeah, I've seen that. There's
I love
someone
people who start sentences with fun facts.
Yeah, I mean...
Fun fact.
Fun fact. I mean, that is probably the funniest fact I've learned in a long time. But
It is a
there
fun
is
fact.
someone who predicted the last 4 winners correctly, and they have picked Netherlands this year, and I think they
To
might...
win the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's not that. What was that thing that used to pick him? Was it not a kangaroo? What was it now? Is it some kind of a fish, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean...
When they got
No,
to
he actually
an
has, like...
octopus or something.
he has
Somebody
a-
will tell me in the chat. There was some kind of thing. They do it every year, don't they? They have like an octopus that touches the ball and it
I've
says
not seen
England
that.
and England are going to win the World Cup or something, and you're like, well,
No, this guy actually has method
Don't
to his to the madness. Like he
Right.
does like research behind it, and he's predicted the last 4 winners. So you've got to take notice. But I think he might be wrong this year. I don't.
Octopus Paul, somebody said. Thank you
Oh,
very
really?
much. Yeah.
Paul the Optimus.
Yeah. Oh, it's our very own
Oh.
Matthew. It was Paul the Octopus. Rest in peace to a real one.
Oh, so he's
Rest in peace,
unfortunately-
Paul.
Oh, we might need to.
Yeah.
We might need to look at starting that back up again. But rest in peace to Paul the octopus.
What a memory there. I was actually going to say a kangaroo
I
for some
can't remember
reason, and then I
that.
said, yeah, an octopus.
I can't remember it. Kenneth says Neuer is stuffed. Remember the Champions League semi he cost Bayern. Majrao Wiwa says, my handsome King Kev looking as yummy as usual.
Get in. Thank you very much, sunshine. That's my ego tickled, and I'll take that. I'll take that today.
Irish Ryan says, didn't matter who Thomas took, England out weren't winning regardless. I mean, you never go into a competition thinking you've not got a chance. Of course England have a chance, and you always want to put your best foot forward. Ebenezer Sneezer says, thank you for giving us a watch-along. Legends. Thank you very much.
What a YouTube name that is,
Yeah.
Ebenezer Sneezer.
Fantastic
Love
super
it.
chat name. Thank you very much for that comment. Appreciate it. Ross says, lost a £5 bet thanks to the swish yesterday. Raging. Yeah, well, you just need to, I mean, you gotta think smarter. Think smarter.
I've won my £10 anyway. I was just checking,
you've won
It's
it.
coming. It's rattled in. The
you've won
beers
it.
are on me.
Everyone's
Love the
laughing
beer.
at everyone's laughing at the kangaroo. Maybe we can get a kangaroo set up and get Kev's predictions going. Kevin the kangaroo.
That could be deadly. That. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
videos of kangaroos beating people? They punch. They
crazy.
stand on the back tail.
They
and,
scare me.
Buckaroo, double kicks, and they are I've seen a video the other day. I do watch some strange stuff on the internet, but yeah, kangaroos beating people up.
Yeah, I had today.
They're muscly, man. Big arms, and you wouldn't want to fight one. I wouldn't want to get in the ring.
I've been on my TikTok and I don't know what I've been watching to have this come up. Today I was scrolling and I had a full birthing video of a cow giving birth come up on my TikTok for you, and then I scrolled past a bit more and then I had another video of
What have you been watching on the internet?
Of a turtle laying eggs.
Wow.
And them coming out and stuff in the sand, and I was like, right.
What's the
And it was
algorithm up
actually
to?
really
You'd be like,
interesting. It was actually quite interesting to
Yeah.
watch in a way. I don't know if anyone else has seen
And
that.
if you have just tuned in, we are doing a watch along
for Germany versus Curacao, yeah, we
Because
are.
if you've just tuned in, you've just heard me about being attacked by a kangaroo, and Beth on about birth control, and
Yeah,
That's what happens there.
Well, the cow giving birth for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant for anyone asking. No, I'm not. But I was watching that and I was intrigued. Maybe what animal will pop up tonight?
you just never know, do you?
What's the most interesting animal to watch give birth? The cow one was mental. Like it started out with the hoofs coming out.
Oh yeah, I've watched
And then
Clarkson's Farm, so
it's just
I'm
like
familiar with this.
The full.
They drag it out
thing.
sometimes.
Oh yeah, Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah, where they
but this one was
they
a long
tie the
one.
legs up, don't they, and pull it out.
I know this was just there was no human there. It was literally just the cow stood there and like a process of the body coming out. I'm like, nature is
Have you
crazy.
heard they go into labour for 9 or 10 hours and they just lie there going, "Rrrr," and I'm like, that must be absolute,
nature's mad, and I'm thinking,
no birth control, no drugs, no. It's just lie in that sort of bit of a shed there and push that out of you.
I'm worried about I'm not pregnant, but eventually in life, giving birth to...
You're going to start the rumour mill of this chat now is going to go off
giving birth
the
to a
scale.
baby and, the head and the shoulders coming out. But imagine pushing a cow out here. Crazy stuff. And what do they
It's a
call
frightening
it?
thought.
No epidurals there.
No.
Yeah, no epidurals there for the cow. But
Too much to push.
Yeah, anyway. Who you all got winning the Japan versus Netherlands game? I reckon Japan, but I mean, Netherlands could come up with the goods. They've got a decent side.
They have got, on paper, they've definitely got a really, really good team. Obviously, they've got Premier League players in there, but I don't know. It seems to be they just always fall short, don't they?
Tony Swinton says, is Kev writing a World Cup song?
Oh, do you know what? I missed the boat with that one, haven't I?
Yeah, we'll next watch
Well, do you know what? England don't play till Wednesday.
We're on tomorrow. You can come up with one tonight and bring it to the party.
I could do, yeah.
For our watch along tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Here's one. I want to ask everyone because you always need depending on. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're being healthy or not. Whatever you're deciding to do, when you're staying up late to watch a World Cup game, you always need an elite snack choice.
Oh.
What would be your go-to snack when you're watching the game?
I am a crisp man.
Yeah,
See,
so am I.
I'm not. What do you call it? Confectionery, like.
You're not a sweet.
I'm not.
You're a savoury.
No, I'm not big on chocolate, anything like that. But if there was an Olympic Games of eating crisps, I would win gold This is like my thing, you know, like eating crisps.
What flavour? What crisp?
Don't even get me started. I mean, Doritos are up there. Chili Heatwave. Cool Original I like as well, with the salsa sauce.
Yeah.
You've got
to have the salsa. I'm not having them dry.
Yeah. And do you know what? I love old school ones, like, is it Space Invaders that used to, like when I was younger, they were like 10p, and because of inflation now they're not, they're about 60p or something. Knick-knacks are up there, Skips.
Don't reckon you can find them for less than a quid, to be fair, nowadays.
No, not these days.
Yeah, I think they're good choices.
I'm going to sound when I was a kid, man, a pound, you could go into the shop with a pound and get a can of Coke, crisps and a chocolate bar and still get change.
Crazy.
Yeah.
When was that, Kev?
1873. I was waiting for that joke then. I set myself up for that one, in fairness. No, it was late 80s, early 90s.
Because I need
Cheeky sod.
Sorry, Kev.
It's all right. I
need to get one in there. I need to see what people's choices are. I like the fact you're a crisp man. Look, usually
Pringles.
Yeah, Pringles are a good one.
I mean, any Pringles.
It's difficult because I'm trying to be on a bit of a health kick at the moment.
Are you a crisp woman?
I am. I'm savoury over sweet.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like I like a dessert and stuff, and for example, my friend Leah just baked me an amazing like bouquet of cupcakes for my birthday, and they look mega. I actually tasted one before, mega. And like I will have like a cake here and there, or you know, I would never reach for a piece of chocolate though. I never go for a chocolate bar. I'm not really a sweet person. I'm way more savoury. Cheese and crackers, red onion chutney. Love
cheese
that.
and crackers, I like that.
Crisp
Glass of red
and
wine.
hummus as well.
Yeah.
I love a bit of hummus with my crisp sometimes.
Right.
So that's where I'm at really. I'd rather that over, you know, like a bag of Tanfastics. I would never really reach for that. I'm much more on the savoury side of life.
Yeah. Get in the comments. Let us know what is the best ever bag of crisps.
Or I do like ice cream. Someone's put ice cream in the comments.
And what are the flaming hot? Are they Cheetos?
Oh yeah, someone
what
just
are them
put that in the chat.
massive Whatsits?
Right. I need to tell you all about this.
Go on.
I say I've been doing if I'm doing a health kit, like cheese and grapes are quite nice together. Anyway. Right now, I've got a severe addiction, and I need to let everybody know. And this isn't just like your average recommendation.
Sounds very serious.
This is like a serious recommendation. I've got to give shout out to Finn because he originally got me into them. Crunchy Whatsits, sweet and spicy. Oh my word, they are the absolute bee's knees. You will not go back. Wherever you are, get yourself to a shop. It's Sunday, innit? So they're probably closed.
Is that them massive ones then? No.
Yeah, they are big. I'm searching them now to show the people.
I'm the crisp connoisseur, so if I don't know this, I'm worried.
I think they're quite new, right? They remind me, because I've been to America and I've had Flaming Hot Cheetos. It's like that. But I actually think they're better. And maybe it's because my memory's not serving me on the Cheetos. But these...
Quite a statement to make, this, Beth.
Well, Finn started bringing in... Finn, who works at the United stand, and he does some work for us behind the scenes. He's just come out of uni. You know, he started doing some stuff within the United stand. He came in with these big bag of cheese Whatsits. And the conversation started, sorry guys, I know we're here to talk about football, but the conversation started because I said, I can't stand Whatsits. And he's got this big bag of Whatsits. I went, I can't stand Whatsits. And he went, they're not the usual Whatsits.
The cheesy
Whatsits. The crunchy Whatsits. And they're way better and they're way different. And I said, well, give me a try then. So I had one.
Give me one of them.
And I was like, oh my gosh, they are really, really nice. Went to the shop to go and get some for myself. I stumbled across a different flavour because I'm not really a cheese crisp kind of woman. I like cheese, but it's not my go-to in a flavour for a crisp. I'm more salt and vinegar or a spicy and sweet.
Yeah.
And right next to the cheese ones, they had sweet and spicy. And I said, hello, you're coming in my basket.
Hello.
And I've never looked back. And I've been through a fair few packs, and I need to rein it in because that's not good. That's not good for my
that will be Finn's legacy.
That is Finn's legacy.
You to.
And I can't stop. And these are what they are, guys. If anyone can zoom in to what I'm about to show you.
Yeah, I want to see these bad boys.
Yeah, you need to see them. You won't go back. You will not go back.
I get change out of a tenner, won't I? Me bet that have
Yeah, I think they're like $1.75 or something. But they're a big bag. That's what you need.
Oh. See, let me see.
I mean, this is
they
free
promotion. They look a bit like a knick-knack, don't they?
Yeah, they are,
actually. Knick-knacks are nice.
They are.
Ribbon saucy knick-knacks are unreal.
So get yourself to the shop. It's basically a knick-knack, yeah, people are saying that.
Yeah. Get involved in the chat. It is
Absolutely
half
banging.
time.
Absolutely banging.
The game will be back on shortly, but listen, this is how it works on That's Football, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, cows giving birth, knick-knacks, what's-its, kangaroos, and a bit of football as well.
And I
That's what it's all
actually had
about.
some last night watching Scotland versus Haiti.
Did you?
Yeah, got back in from my night out.
Ah, right.
I saw them in the corner of the room and went, hello.
The whole back.
No, there wasn't that much
Oh,
left.
see, you're good.
Yeah,
See, I can't understand
that's
them
the one
people
thing I will say is I actually do have like some self-control. Like my brother, if he's getting a big bag of crisps, they are gone within like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Man
Whereas
after
for
my
me,
own
I do have to pace myself because, you know.
Oh, I'm pure reckless.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. There is, well, apart from keeping them fresh, if I open a tub of Pringles, that lid's not going back on. You know, I'm not taking like a little stack out. I'm eating the whole thing and it's going in the bin.
See, I have to because if I didn't...
I get it. I've just not got that self-control. I bet you've got that. I'll have a few, I'll put the lid on and they're going back in.
Well, I'll just think to myself, when I'm like doing my gym and stuff, I'm like...
Yeah.
Because I want to still be able to eat like the treats. Like I want to still have... I mean, don't get me wrong. If you catch me on a bad day, I could go through a pack. I'm not saying like I'm like some angel over here. Like that can happen. I mean, it might happen tonight. You know, It might happen tonight when we get back and we watch the Japan-Netherlands game, or we're watching the Ecuador-Ivory Coast game later. But for me, because I love the gym, I love keeping healthy, and I like to have a balance. The only way I can do it, because I used to be that all or nothing, I can't never have.
But you weren't happy.
The good things in life. I want to be able to eat crisps. I want to be able to eat my dessert and my cookies and stuff. But then, if I was doing that all the time, it's not good for you, is it? So I have
it's not sustainable.
I live by the 80-20 rule, guys. And people say it's impossible. It is. You've got to train yourself.
You do need to. You definitely need to have a bit of discipline. How many times do you go to the gym a week?
I mean, it depends on the week, really. With the schedule, with football and stuff, it's hard to nail down a schedule. I try and go 4 times a week at least.
Yeah.
I try and go 4.
That works if you can get it done right.
But it just depends.
But like you say, then you've got to be watching what you're eating. But at the same time, you don't want to be.
Oh no, I
kind of a lifestyle?
I can put it away.
Yeah.
don't get that twisted. My family will tell you I can.
Yeah, if you want to.
And I love my food. I'm a massive foodie. I was in New York. I was eating everything in sight.
Place.
Yeah. I mean, the food scene over there, it's ridiculous.
Have you been to New York before that?
Yeah, I have been.
Years ago. Or...
I've been. Now that was the 3rd time I've been. I love it.
So good. You've been 3 times.
I absolutely love it. Yeah, so good. I've been 3 times. Yeah.
It is though, and it's incredible.
Yeah, incredible place.
It literally is. I really couldn't believe, like, people always say that stereotype thing that it's like the movies. And
it actually is.
But there's steam coming out of grids and that, you know, waiting for the green man to change and you all cross the road and you just like constantly looking round and it's unbelievable.
It is.
Great place. I think Maud did a video recently, didn't he? And he said it is the greatest sort of city in the world.
Did he?
I think, yeah. He said Manchester's up there, but he said New York, yeah.
Well, that's good because I was giving him a few recommendations before he went. I don't know if he's been before, but I think he's been there for a few days. And the fact he's already saying that,
I think he's totally blown away with
it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get on the. I'm gonna have to message him. I'm gonna have to message him. I bet he's loving it.
He'll just reiterate that point that it is the greatest city in the world.
Got some super chats coming in. We are going back to football. Second half is about to begin.
Yes.
That's football.
That is football.
Predictions for the second half, guys, in the comments as well.
More goals? Are we thinking more goals? We need more likes. That's what we need.
Need more likes. Smash a like on the video, everyone.
Yes.
The World Cup 2026, we are in action. Germany versus Curacao. We're going into the second half.
First watch-along of the 2026 World Cup in the studio.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
We're making our own history here today, aren't we?
We are.
Never mind Curacao scoring their first ever goal.
We're part of their history,
at the World
for
Cup.
sure.
Yeah.
That Snacks. Yeah, I might come up with that. Who'd watch That Snacks? Snack reviews. Me and Kev.
Yeah.
Trying all different crisps out.
That's
crisps. I love a dip as well. I love a crisp and a dip.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can't beat it.
I really, really want
I'm glad you worded that right when you said that. Crisps and a dip.
Dip.
Could have gone awfully wrong. Yeah. You'd be getting clicked up and...
Yeah. I really, really, really want cheese and crackers with red onion chutney now.
Yeah, you've made me hungry now, all this talk of crisps and...
Anyway.
We'll have to bring some for the next watch along, and I'll bring a bag that you've not tasted, and then I'll get them what's-its.
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Let's
we'll do the taste test.
We could do a taste test.
Half time.
got...
Half-time filler.
Oh, we're starting off in the second half
Yes.
now. We have kicked off.
Get synced in.
I reckon 4-1 to Germany. That's my prediction.
You reckon what? Only one more goal in this second half?
Oh, it's 3-1, isn't it? Oh,
No,
I'm going to
will
go 5.
Curacao-
I'm going to go 5.
Are they going to tire? Will the more experienced German team really show their...
Cord says seaweed is absolutely addictive yet healthy.
Seaweed?
Yeah.
You know
The
that with
salty
like
seaweed,
Chinese and that, can't you?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm starving now.
I
I'm
know.
talk of food.
Dougie Yoon says Chicago is a great city too. Keep getting your comments in, guys. We can mix the football with the general chit chat as well. 7-1 says Dr. Marion.
Wow.
4-1, 8-2, 4-1. Wow. Jack says just got some cheese and crackers. I've inspired you.
Yeah, I'm devastated here now. I should have brought a packed lunch with me. We'll bring some crisps tomorrow.
This game could get messy now.
It could.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, I love it. Let's have your crisp footballers.
Salt and vinegar is an underrated flavour as well.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar.
Or salt and vinegar. Oh, what a goal! It's 4-1. We're a minute into the second half.
Oh, this is going to be an absolute goal fest now. We could be getting 7.
We
Musiala with the finish.
Could it be double figures? Everybody that said 4-1 in the chat now, what are you saying? There's only 1 minute into the second half here. This is a hell of a long half for Curacao.
I think Julian Nagelsmann was like, lads.
Yeah.
The keeper
room.
I mean, what
can he do there? What can he do with any of these goals? He's not at fault for any of them. That's just a fantastic finish. 4-1. We've had 5 goals. Curaçao's first ever goal at the World Cup. This is what it's all about. Look
nice
at that.
What a pass from Kimmich,
and
by the
finish.
way. Kimmich with the pass. Musiala with the finish.
That was like a Bruno Fernandes pass out.
Oh, it was brilliant. It's brilliant.
Just opened up.
Couldn't get near him.
Hit it into the ground. It's a great finish. If you want to be highly critical, you might say the keeper should be doing better. Maybe if it was at the other end, everybody in the chat saying Neuer's finished. Neuer should have got that, but no, that's...
Fen says it could get embarrassing for Curacao. Is it embarrassing though? Because
they wouldn't have expected...
They weren't expected to get much from this game. They've scored a goal.
They've scored. That's a big enough achievement.
The 2026 World Cup. It's the first game at a World Cup. They've got a population, like we keep going on about, of 160,000 people. They've done well just to be here, haven't they?
They're not punching... Well, they're punching well above the weight being here, aren't they? They deserve to be here because they've qualified, but when you're playing Germany in your first game, they must have looked at this and thought, we're under no illusion here that this is going to be extremely tough. Scoring a goal has been... In terms of any World Cup coverage we've done, I don't remember celebrating a goal like that before. This is the biggest underdog we've ever seen at a World Cup.
I mean, that then like 5-10 minutes after they scored, though, I do think, could they do something?
Yeah.
But I think we always knew Germany would end up coming back in this game.
Yeah. The cream rises to the top.
Exactly. Crispy and Ericsson.
Oh, love it.
That's a brilliant one. Did you say...
Well, I was going to say, because Walkers did this one year, you said salt and vinegar.
You said something about Lineker then,
Salt and
didn't you?
Lineker.
Salt and Lineker, that's good, that.
And they did Smoky Beckham.
Oh, that's a good one.
Smoky Bacon.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Get us on the marketing team, guys.
I know. Keep getting your World Cup crisp footballers. Kyle Walkers.
Oh, I was just about to say
Shout out to, what's that, Clean
Kyle
809.
Walkers is a good one.
Wow.
Kyle Walkers is a very good one.
Somebody else has tried ripping it off then, but
guys, get your best crisp analogy with football in the chat.
Why
right
not?
now.
This is a celebration of football. It's a World Cup on that football.
Ooh, I Hate Rainbow says I like mixing crisps. Mixing flavours for me is like in the same bowl. Do you know if you go to someone's like party and they've done that and you don't know what crisps you're going in for? And they just dog a load of bags in and
it's
like, that's a bit of a jump scare. Like sometimes I think I'm going for a ready salted and it's next thing you know, it's like some really tangy, salty, cheesy flavour in my mouth. And I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Interesting. That for me, I'd rather keep the bowl separate so I know where I'm going with it.
Mix them up.
But I like mixing my popcorn.
You do at parties though, don't they? If it's a kid's party or something, then fair enough. You just put them all in the bowl and go. Oh,
Chorito Hernandez.
Great opportunity for Germany there to make it 5-1. Is it a corner? Have we got some more?
Yeah,
Nacho Monreal.
Tyrell's Malacia. That's class. That's class.
They're a good crisp.
Oh, brilliant.
This is brilliant. The chat will never let you down, will it?
They won't.
It's amazing to think all these people are wherever they are in the world and whatever they're up to, but they're finding time to watch this and actually give us crisp World Cup footballers.
Rice Krispies.
Tyrell's Malasia. That's
That's class.
We should have conducted like a top 3, shouldn't we? Really?
Yeah, we should have.
We need a prize. Oh, brilliant!
Ollie Watson's.
Nice.
Aha.
Did I do it right?
Ooh.
Dan Crispy.
Ooh. Getting cheeky with it now.
Ah.
That was near.
That's Sane.
Sane's so good at just nicking in and out of people.
Heavy touch, but out for a goal kick. Curacao will be happy. They can
Lays
breathe again.
Matuidi says Man United fan for life. Killian Doritos. That don't really work.
I don't think you've got the memo here of what it is.
You've got to get.
You don't just pick a footballer and then a crisp. And
that's like me saying Kev Hula Hoop.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? Yeah. They might have been late to the party. Maybe they just joined.
Nacho.
Oh.
It's actually his name, but that's pretty good to be fair.
That's good. That's up there with.
Oh, Shay Lazy.
Lazy.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Wow. What kind of lot have we got watching here today?
Salad and vinegar. Love that.
We could be here all night.
Love
this
that.
Is incredible.
Crisp wood.
It works. Wood. Yeah.
I like that. Oh,
I suppose
God,
crisp does work with most.
Why am I absolutely loving this? Oh, God. Curacao, have they got another goal in them?
Crispus
Can they get a
Michael?
consolation? Ali McCoy's. Oh.
Let's shut the stream down and leave right now. It cannot get any better than this.
That's a good one. I think my favourite.
Somebody's just put Parma cheese. Again,
Yeah,
somebody's just going, we'll just get a footballer's name and then we'll mix in, like...
That's my favourite one so far. Kyle Walker's is pretty good.
That's up there. Yeah, we should have compiled a list.
We should have.
I didn't expect...
Tyrell's Malasia is a really good one as well.
Yeah. Ooh. There's a lot of thought, you can tell that somebody's not just Googled that and went footballers, even if that is even a thing on the internet.
Oliver Skips. Good one. In there.
Yeah. I think crisp is going to work with most people that are called Chris, so...
Eberici Cheze. Is in cheese.
Cheesy. Yeah.
Smash a like on the video for Chris, everyone.
Make sure.
I mean, do you think there's anyone in the world that doesn't like crisps? Surely not.
Do you know what? There's some funny people out there. I'm sure there would be.
I mean, that is mental to me if it's true.
There wouldn't be my cat. They wouldn't be friends with me.
I've got another convo. Yeah, it's not about football, unfortunately.
Is it a Chris footballer combo?
It's a potato conversation.
All right.
Ranking different ways you can have potatoes. So you have crisp, you have chips, you have roast potatoes, you have mash, you have jacket, new potatoes. The list is endless.
Yeah, it is.
The list is absolutely endless. Top 3 for me.
Crisp,
chips, and...
Chips or skinny fries. Thick cut chips
skinny
or skinny
fries.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
I like... this is a thing. When I'm out, I have to say, please overcook my chips. I like them crispy.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's like a soggy chip, I'm not having that.
Yeah, I know what you mean there.
If it's... For me, I'd probably have crisps, skinny fries, and truffle mash. Has to be truffled mash. My top 3.
Jacket potatoes up there.
Is it?
Well, depending what you have with it.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Chance for Germany. Yeah.
Roast potato. Matthew said roast potato, mash. Oh.
Over the bar from Germany.
Fries, crisp, steak chips, anything else. Oh, I've opened a can of worms. Hash browns. Oh, love a hash brown. Love a hash brown.
You might have to rework your list here.
I know. Cristiano Ronaldo. I think that one's my favourite.
That's there.
Marcos Sensations. Sensations.
See, a lot of thoughts going into this. I like this.
It is.
People must literally be sat here now just racking their brains and going, I need a crisp footballer. Ringing a friend.
Yeah.
Running in, do you know what I mean? Mithering, Dad's watching the football. Dad, I need a crisp footballer. I need to get on that football. I need to get in the comment section. I want it read out. Leave me alone, son. I'm watching the game.
Go on. Oh.
4-1. So you think there's no other goals in this game?
Nah, I do.
Yeah.
Why do I think Curaçao's going to score another one? Come on, Curacao, get a consolation.
Have you seen Dave May in the comment section? Beef jerky. Could be here all night, man.
We could be.
Once the game finishes, we'll carry on with your crisp footballers.
Oh, I'm loving all the potato recommendations. I love a smiley face. Love a smiley face. Oh God, I need to stop. I'm starving now.
Have you had, is it potato croquettes?
I'm so hungry. Oh, nah, the M&S, Marks and Spencer, cheesy potato croquettes.
Oh,
in the
I've not lived, man.
In the air fryer. Kev, you need to get on it.
I'm getting some on the way home. I'm getting crisps and croquettes from Marks and Spencer's.
It's a Sunday, it's short.
Oh no,
I
don't
know.
tell me that.
What are we gonna do?
Can I order them online or something? No.
I'm gonna get you a buffet. We need a different food item to rank each watch along. We can have crisps. We can have potatoes on one of them. We can have cheeses and crackers.
Yeah.
Well, potato cakes. I also,
part of a
I'm not
breakfast,
going to
potato
open this
cakes
can
are
of
there.
worms now. I'm going to save it for another watch along.
Yeah.
But ranking different pizzas would be up there as well because there's multiple different ones you can get. Right, I'm putting a pin in it. Sandro Tonale's, that's a good one. Tonale's. I mean, he's not in the World Cup, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Right. Stop the Chris chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm starving now, and I mean, like, my stomach just rumbled then. I'm actually thinking, I'd forgotten all about potato cakes.
I don't think I've had a potato cake since I was like 10 years old, and now I really want one.
Yeah, that's the same with me now.
Oh, I hope the co-op's still open
Potato
when I go
croquettes,
home.
I've not had them in ages, but
I'm going to put on a...
maybe I'm pregnant. Like all this stuff I want.
Maybe I am. Got all these cravings. I'm going to put on a story later or an Instagram, and I'm going to have gone to the co-op and have potato cakes and have smiley faces. Going to have crunchy Watsits in there.
And whoever serves you, once you're gone, they'll be like, she's pregnant.
Yep. Oh.
The most random things you're going to buy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're still getting
Pretzel
stuck in here anyway. They don't seem to have lost heart.
They don't.
Germany obviously 4-1 up. You can't see anything other than a Germany win from here.
Who's been your man of the match, Kev? I know we're 56 minutes in, but so far.
Do you know what? I think Sané's played well. I think that was a good shout before the game when you said it. He's shown good footwork. I think Wirtz has played well as well. I did say me kind of one to watch before the game.
Nepture's been really good.
Yeah.
In the midfield as well. Yeah, they've had some good players.
Yeah.
Good players in this
It's
game.
been so you would have expected this before it, and it's been very professional, should we say?
It's one of them where it's like, most of the team has been good, but no one's like been absolutely
not standout.
wow out of this world.
But that's what Germany to me. It's there's no superstars. There's no one standout player that everybody is looking to give the ball to and make something happen. They function well.
That Bouhaddi from Morocco is getting a lot of praise. That's the one game I'm gutted I didn't get to see last night. But my brother literally messaged me, fell right into the trap, didn't he? He messaged me and he was saying, Man United need to sign Bouhaddi tomorrow. He's sensational.
Oh.
So he's one to watch for the next Morocco game, which I will be tuning in for. Nepture, it's man of the match, says Hikamori. Well, let's see if anyone can stand out in these next 30 minutes before we wrap up. Let's see if
it's going to be a long half an hour. This, in fairness to
Curacao, just trying to make it a scoreline where it's not embarrassing.
They've scored a goal. That was. I don't think I'll ever recover from that. It is history, though, isn't it? As well, in its own way.
I'm going to be getting on the phone to whoever does I know who does the brand partnerships, but I don't know if he wants to be outed on the channel or whatever.
Oh, Beth scouting mission.
But I'm going to be getting on the phone saying, we should be sponsored by either Deliveroo, Just Eat, Uber Eats, someone.
Yeah. You need to work that later on when you get back.
We should be. That
segment
would go crazy.
Kev said that he loves crisps. You know what I mean?
Imagine. It's all arriving at half time and we're all trying
I will quite happily. I don't ask for much. You could be like, I want a 100-inch telly, soundbar. I don't want that.
I
just want crisps.
We would take it.
Oh, well, if there's somebody there that's offering, to watch the World Cup on my 100-inch telly, but
the crisp would be a good start.
Yeah.
Crisp would be a very, very good start.
Yeah.
Chris, what are you saying for the final result, Kev? Oh, that's
a great
naughty
ball.
pass. That's such
Keeper's
a nice
out well.
pass. Came out really well.
Room straight off his line. Yeah, the only thing is...
Nathaniel Brown's looked pretty decent.
Yeah.
To be fair to him.
It's going to be hard
Good overlapping run.
From Curaçao's point of view now. They've lost a bit of heart. They're still getting stuck in, like.
Absolutely. It's one of them where
We
it's
need
like...
to make sure that doesn't...
Oh.
Yeah.
Should I go in give it a little tap?
Do you need the... Was it touchscreen?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. 59 minutes on the clock, nearly at the 60-minute mark.
Here we go.
if you need to sync it in and if you're watching along with us.
We're watching live, so it should be
That's
going
great.
through
Yeah.
live for them, but you know there is sometimes a delay just from YouTube, so...
And let's
yeah.
get some more likes on the video as well.
Yeah, smash a like on the video, guys.
We've covered crisps,
Animals
cows
giving birth.
Kangaroos, crisp footballers.
Yeah, I mean, who knows
Where
what
else would you want to be?
Who knows what will be for the next game?
Oh.
For the next game, it's going to
Mark's
be...
got his work cut out for the next watch along after that.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be sat home now watching this going, bloody hell, am I going to live up to Kevin Beth?
I know, exactly. He's going to have to
We're
be
talking about kangaroos.
thinking of some really good topical debates to be having.
Octopuses, predicting World Cups.
Got Curacao now with the ball.
Yeah.
They just
They're still
seem
giving
to
it
be
a go.
trying to take a bit of care with it.
Yeah, Germany are just being a bit streetwise here now.
Yeah, I mean, they've just got
Are
too
they
much
going to win a
strength for
foul
them.
there, or does it give it the other way? I think they give it to Curacao. This is a good opportunity to get the ball in the box. Look at the fans, absolutely loving it. And why?
Space Rinders. Oh, I need to stop. I absolutely need to stop. Oh, I've got so many things I want to talk about now. I'm rank. Look at that.
Oh, Mexican
got the
wave.
Mexican wave going.
Get in.
Got the Mexican wave going.
You ever been part of the Mexican wave?
Yeah.
It's good crack, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You always get that one person that
Yeah.
doesn't, and you all go, boo!
Oh, that one person
Get
that's
up.
just like completely
Yeah.
like goes way too early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember years ago, I was in the South Stand, which is notoriously like the worst stand at Old Trafford to sit in. That is literally what Roy Keane called the prawn sandwich brigade. And this thingy went round, and when it got to the South Stand, nobody thingy. But then it did the East Stand, the North Stand, Stretford End, and then when it got round to the side, everyone just went, boo!
I don't think I've ever sat in the South
Too
Stand,
posh to stand up, they were.
I actually don't think I've ever sat there.
Have you not?
I've sat in, I've...
Just no banter at all in there. Oh! Header over the bar for Curacao.
No, yeah, I have.
I was going to say
I have.
stuff.
I've sat there with Ricky.
Have you not? You would have if you've been press. You'd have been in the South Stand, wouldn't you?
That doesn't count because I'm not
favourite
going.
game, obviously, Europa League game. Then.
That doesn't count because I'm with work, but.
Oh, you didn't actually pay to choose.
That's
to
like
sit in that
obviously it's amazing.
Yeah.
But it's not as if. Yeah. But. Sorry, guys.
The ultras don't sit in the South Stand.
I'll tell you what, it was good atmosphere in there that day that we beat Leon.
Yeah.
For sure. Here we go. Oh, how's he
it's
missed
gone
that?
wide. What a great
How's he
opportunity
missed
for
that?
Sane to register the 5th goal for Germany.
How's he missed
Fella
that?
in the crowd cannot believe it. He's got his hands on his head.
I'd have scored that.
Yeah.
Kev, I'd scored that.
Yeah. He's well onside. Great run, great pass through, great touch. He's done everything right except put the ball in the net.
Put the ball in the back of the net.
Look at that for a touch.
That touch is brilliant.
Beautiful.
Do you know what? When the keeper comes out like that, it's so distracting.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's only...
The whole point of getting out there quickly and spreading yourself like
That's a
Peter
Chris
Schmeichel,
Sane.
innit?
Yeah, it's
A crisp
a Chris
Sane.
Sane.
I like that.
Absolutely love it.
I'm having a Chris Sane when I get home.
There's certain players that you trust, like one-on-one against a keeper, like they're going to slot it. For example, I think Son is one of the best we've ever seen do it. Like Son, when he was playing at Spurs, was just oof. Like the way his finishing was spectacular.
When you did the Sky Sports thing where you were locked in the box and you're only shot, if you would have been locked in a box for this and they'd have shown you a still shot of Sane there opening his body up, you'd have been like goal. Yeah,
goal.
You'd be like
that was a good concept. That
it
was a good concept. It's difficult.
It must have been horrible
but
for you.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
But also.
It's like when you found out.
Like you don't. It's weird how you can see stills and stats and try and predict a game. Undav has just come on for Germany as Musiala departs off the pitch.
Curacao making a substitution.
Wouldn't get this on another channel. Hopefully that's a good thing. People are already trying to get into the pizza chat. We'll save that for tomorrow. I've got strong.
You're making us too hungry
on that. I've got very strong opinions, Kev, on that.
On what pizzas?
Yeah.
What pineapple?
Recently, within the last couple months, I've been to Naples and New York, two of the homes of some of the best pizzas you'll ever get, and I've a bit of a pizza connoisseur in the old Manchester.
Yeah.
So I've got points to be made.
Right. Okay.
Are you into your pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a cracking pizza last night.
Oh, did you?
Chicken. It was like a spicy chicken, sweet corn. It was lovely.
Ooh.
New place opened up near us, yeah. But it's all done in the clay oven and all that. So
nice.
it's, you know,
They're my favourite type.
Gotta be, hasn't it?
Yeah, love that.
And what we were going to order Domino's, and I was like, do you know what? We'll just try that place round there because it's local and all that, you know, instead of...
Invest
I do like
into
Domino's,
local
but,
community.
Yeah, hell of a lot cheaper as well.
Yeah, yeah. Thing is with Domino's is I love a Domino's if I'm in the mood. Like a Domino's when you're in the mood, so nice. But sometimes you can feel a little bit like heavy, can't you? Like after a Domino's.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got into the pizza chat.
Yeah, we went there.
We have, oh God, people are getting into the pizza chat
New
already.
York style pizza is the best, says W.
Yeah. I mean, what my hot take was, and I don't
They're
know how much...
ridiculous in New York, aren't they?
I don't know how much of a hot take this is, and Italians might absolutely cancel me. But I've been to Napoli within the last month. I've been to New York within the last month.
I got a feeling that you're going to say that you didn't enjoy the pizzas in Italy.
The pizza in Naples is absolutely banging. Like, it was so nice, and I don't want to say it wasn't nice. However, the pizza I had in New York was better. New York pizza is the best pizza I've ever had. Putting it out there, Italians might hate me, but that's my feelings. It's my feelings. Oh, let them have it.
It's a goal for Cup.
Let them have it. Let them have it.
He's well offside,
It's
isn't
a goal for Curacao.
That's why I didn't even want to get excited for that. The fans are cheering it. Do they even know that it's been given as offside? They're just cheering anyway.
Oh, come on. Let them have it.
Oh, they're well off.
No,
man.
I can't. You can't let them have
100 yards
that.
offside.
You can't let them have that.
Good pass, though. Very unselfish of him to square it there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of them.
There's no chance. I knew the minute I seen it, the eye test tells you everything. You know, certainly can't jump around and... Well, do you know what? The fans, they did celebrate, but why not?
Robert McCormack.
Carnival atmosphere.
Yeah, Robert McCormack in the chat saying your Australia take was hotter. Yeah, me calling Australia the dark horses was a bit of a hot take, but I love a hot take.
Been an interesting stream and game so far, this.
However, though, I did get stick off my brother when I said that. He watched it and he was like, why are you saying Australia a dark horse? He also said, why are you saying Korea would beat Czechia? And I'm like, hello, wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah.
Curacao get the strength from the Netherlands, says K-side.
They speak Dutch there, don't they? Is it English, Dutch and... I did hear that earlier.
It's Curacao is
a
Dutch Caribbean island, for
Yeah.
sure. Germany on the attack here.
Yeah. They're playing like a team that are 4-1 up.
Yeah,
They're
they
kind
are.
of...
Curacao
you get the impression if they want to
isn't it?
step it up, if they really wanted to score a fifth. It's in these areas now. What an opportunity and a goal!
What a
Just
goal!
as on time as we were saying it. It's 5-1 to Germany.
Our scout watching Nathaniel Brown with a cracking finish.
He takes corners, he can score. What's not to
Overlapping
like?
fullback. Do you know what?
Carrick, sign him up. Carrick, sign him up.
I mean, I said before the game, didn't I?
You got to report back with your scouting mission later on to him.
When I watched him in the Bundesliga, I was never that overly, completely
Contender
impressed.
for man of the match.
Yeah.
An assist.
Ooh, is he off?
A goal. This could be interesting. The angle that we've just seen it from, and if everybody else is looking at the same angle.
Apparently we're really behind. Sorry, guys. We're watching it on ITV.
Yeah.
We're watching it on ITV, guys. Sorry about that.
Why should it be?
What finish!
It's a great finish, but are they actually looking at it? This is where we're a bit lost now. Anyone in the chat, are they looking at it on VAR? Is there a possible offside here? Could Curacao be back in this? If it's chalked off and it goes back to 4-1. Here we go.
Onside.
His hands off.
Literally just. It's one of them, any part of the body you can score with.
Yeah, so you can't score with your hand.
Yeah.
When did they change that? Because
you guys are saying we're behind, but it might just be YouTube that's behind, guys. Sorry about that, but...
Apologies. Hydration break.
You can see the timer that's on the screen if you want to sync up with us. It might be 40 seconds or odd. Nathaniel Brown, scout report being logged.
So far, so good.
Since, Kev, you know how United... Sorry, guys, it's not all about United. We will talk about other teams as well. But we know that's football. It's everyone. Everyone's welcome included. But I am talking about three different teams here, really. Real Madrid have signed Cucurella from Chelsea. Can't I know where, left back. So Chelsea will be on the market for a starting left back. United want Lewis Hall. Will Chelsea now go for Lewis Hall? It could scup United's chances.
I've got a feeling that they will. The kind of merry-go-round that usually happens with these transfers, there's no smoke without fire. What a cracking move for Cucurella. Like I said earlier, that's
I think he's pretty decent, to be fair, though.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him. Just for Mourinho to go through the door, barely got his legs under the desk, and bringing him in, it's something that they obviously need. But it does worry me now, because I do think, well, Chelsea will take that money. They're obviously going to invest this summer under Alonso, and would they go for a Lewis Hall? I did hear, I think it was Ben Jacobs saying the other day, wasn't it, that apparently United are sort of talking to his representatives, so they're basically letting him know that, listen, we are interested, but Newcastle are going to be they'll have a massive say in it, won't they?
And it's whether, of course, it's what the player wants, for sure, and he's been at Chelsea before in his career, as we know, with Lewis Hall, so he could go back there, but they don't have Champions League football. You don't. Whereas United can offer Champions League football, but then they might go all out and go all out for the play, and United might not be able to compete financially with the fee they're willing to offer. So it'll be interesting.
You do get
but Nathaniel Brown's one that will be on the radar.
With Chelsea as well, because it's in the capital and where it is, that is an attraction in itself. A lot of players have turned down United to go to Chelsea and they will state it's because of the area and where it is.
Do you know what's interesting as well? Like the type of players Real Madrid are signing, they're not them Galactico like star signings.
Them days are over now, aren't they? Yeah.
But they've probably done some smart business there. I think Dumfries.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant signing for them. I'm
We've
frustrated. I'm frustrated United didn't go there.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva. I know he's not exactly a spring chicken anymore, but he's got massive amounts of experience, and he's an all-rounder that's can come into the squad. You've got Canate on a free. Canate, I think, is an iffy player. Like sometimes he's proper.
Yeah.
Has a proper good game, and then the next game is terrible. So that'll be an interesting one. And now they've gone for Cucurella, another experienced, good player that's been around the block that can add something to their squad. It's a different approach.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's a different approach.
Interesting to see.
Brown is
Rudiger coming on for Germany.
Yes.
I love that guy. I would have loved. I remember being, obviously, we were doing news shows and that about when he went on a free transfer, didn't he? From Chelsea, wasn't it? Rudiger. At the time. Was it a free? I remember United were linked with him because I was thinking it's an absolute no-brainer.
It was a free transfer.
Who would not want Rudiger? He's like all action, no nonsense, old style like defender, like bang. The kind of person you'd want in the trenches with you.
So Netcher, Tar, and somebody else came off. I'll look at the substitutions there. It just flashed across my screen.
3 substitutions there. I did see Rudiger coming on.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, I can't help you with that one.
Yeah, I was surprised Rudiger didn't start, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think Rudiger,
but again,
I rate him highly.
They have to look at the opposition, and
so Netcher's come off, Jonathan Tar's come off, Musiala's come off, and Nathaniel Brown's come off. People saying Nathaniel Brown, he's got an assist and a goal. People saying he's off to Bayern Munich. Is he off to Bayern Munich? Have I missed that news? And then who's come on? So you've got Undav, he came on a little bit ago. Rudiger's come on, Raum's come on, Goretzka's come on. We always get linked to Goretzka as well, don't we? Always, but I don't think that's one that's ever going to happen.
A lot of love for Rudiger in the comment section. Glizzy Main says Rudiger is such a shithouse.
I loved him in that.
Everyone needs a shithouse in the team, don't they? Like a proper, like a Gary Neville or somebody, like that would literally do anything, run through brick walls for the club. Bruno Fernandes is probably ours at the minute, isn't he? Somebody that rattles rival fans.
When you can back him up with quality as well.
Yeah.
I love it when you can back it up with quality. It's like Ryan Cherky's a bit like that for City.
Yeah. He's rubbing people up the wrong way.
But it's a good thing. Yeah. You want personalities in football.
People
everyone expects people to be robots. I like a personality.
Was that in the FA Cup final? I was like, get over it, man. Exactly.
Bit of personality.
Where's your personality?
Janice says Rudiger is too big and old to endure a game in that climate. How old is he now? I know he's not exactly spring chicken, but he said Rudiger's too old.
I'm going to guess about 32.
Oh, he's 33. He's older than what I expected, to be fair. Yeah, he went to Madrid and he did a phenomenal job. Yeah. A phenomenal job.
I did remember there was a whisper. But then again, Manchester United get thrown into every sort of transfer,
don't they?
people pushing prices up. And
it's just to make the package better when he eventually did sign.
Yeah.
But I always remember the game where he played against City in the Champions League final, and he was class.
yeah.
Love to see it. But you know what? Champions League is going to be interesting this year. Interesting with all the business and the managerial moves.
I still can't
of
believe
everyone.
Mourinho's in at Real Madrid.
I know, it's crazy,
man.
Crazy. I feel like I've gone back in time.
Yeah, it is.
It's like it's crazy to me because I still remember that Champions League tie when United were just the better side and Mourinho was managing Madrid and they
2013,
ended up beating us.
I was at that game, and even Mourinho said the better team got beat. And there was that.
Here we go, Curaçao's in.
Oh, what an opportunity! Nani got sent off, didn't it? It wasn't even a sending off. It was that.
And I remember watching it home with my dad and being just
still
gutted,
not let that one go.
Gutted. And I thought, like, Mourinho then was managing Madrid and he's managing them again now. It's mad. More than 10 years have gone by.
It's like the Porto goal. Paul Scholes scored against Porto in the Champions League semi-final when Mourinho was managing Porto at Old Trafford. And it still vexes me to this day because he was well onside Scholes. And the referee... But listen, there was no VAR or anything. But Porto went on to win the Champions League. And then when I was in Porto the other month, the taxi driver was like, "Oh, where are you from?" And I was like, "Manchester." And he was like, "United or City?" So I was like, "United, of course." And then he mentioned Porto. He said, "Porto, won the Champions League, Mourinho and that." I was like, "I've still not forgot about that, mate." I said, "That Paul Scholes goal should have stood." He was well onside. You've got it.
Still holding it
I said, "I've not forgot, mate." I said, "Thanks very much for the lift. You seem a nice enough person, but I cannot let this Paul Scholes, this ghost goal." Honestly, it was a great finish. Early on in the game, it would have set the tone. Totally changed then. And they scored late. And that's when Mourinho went sliding on his knees down the touchline.
Yeah. That's the big debate about VAR now, is that, of course, it's so frustrating with multiple things that happen. I think that's more because of the way it's used. But, you wouldn't have a situation like that happen.
No.
It'd
have been.
Yeah, but it's, nice bit of trip down memory lane,
There you
Kev.
go. I've still not let it go.
Memory lane.
Just so all the viewers know that Kev still has not let that one slide. I don't think I ever will.
No, I mean, there's things that you remember in football sometimes and you're like...
Cross for Germany. They're
sometimes it comes
queuing up at the back post.
Here we go.
It's a tap-in.
Brilliant pass. It's a brilliant pass.
It is 6-1.
It is 6-1.
That Germany just looked like they could step it up at any time. And do you know what's probably given them added motivation now is the fact that they've been able to bring on the substitutions, fresh legs. And this is where the difference is. When you've got better players. But they're still giving it a go. In the centre circle here.
Do you know what? It gets to the point where you're at 6-1, you're thinking...
Yeah, it's damage limitations. Do we shut up now and try? But, do you know what? It's the first ever game at the World Cup. I'm sure they could score again.
The German defence will bite them when they play a better team. Curacao getting destroyed. Should have put money on a 7-1.
Here we go. There's another opportunity, Beth.
Yeah, they're absolutely running through them like a knife through butter.
But the substitutions at this point now, it's you know yourself when you're playing a game where if you're a goal scorer and you can sense that there's more goals in it. As a sub, you come into this game now. Curacao, in fairness, have given it everything, but you need a lot of things to go for you today. You needed Germany not really to be at the races. They've scored the goal, but the class is just the golfing class is absolutely immense, and it has shown now in the 79th minute.
If you're Curacao, do you take anything from this game in terms of lessons for the next game?
I think it's so difficult. They're under no illusion of what the task is for them to be there. I don't want to sound awful as well, because it's a bit like, when Roy Keane left in, 2002, left the Republic of Ireland, because he went there and his mindset was, and don't get me wrong, his mindset's totally different to many, many footballers, but he wanted to go and win the World Cup with the Republic of Ireland. That was his mindset, and it obviously didn't work out.
What mindset, by the way?
Yeah, he didn't like imagine that. I mean, you've got a player there that's why he walked out, because he said that the facilities were crap. Mick McCarthy wasn't. He got them vibes from Mick McCarthy that he didn't actually believe they could win the World Cup. It was all like just a bit of a holiday and a joke. And whereas you got Roy Keane, mentality-wise, we talked about mentality on the Bundesliga watch-along, didn't we?
Yeah,
At that time, we were creating a player, wasn't it? Left foot, right foot mentality, and you create this kind of ideal, kind of perfect footballer.
I think with Curacao, what you can take from it is we've scored a goal at the World Cup, and
Yeah.
once, I mean, it's difficult because it is. I mean, you can go back and you can say, make sure you don't let the game go out of sight.
You
Make
don't
sure
want it to be embarrassing.
Don't let them into your box. But there's just such a big gulf in quality.
Yeah.
It's just, it's
what are they
difficult.
supposed to do?
It's difficult.
They probably know on paper that in the group stage, this is the most difficult game. And how do you actually go out and navigate through this game? Do you actually go out with the belief that, yes, we can beat Germany? Like I said before, I think you need so many things to go for you. One of them would have been Germany having an off day, but even then, they would have to be, playing at like 110%, 120% to try and get something from the game. And it's just not gone for them. But what an the absolute scenes when that goal went in.
Smash a like on the video,
It'll
everyone.
always be talked about, won't it? When you'll be in a
Goes
pub,
down in history.
in 20
And
years'
our
time,
celebration
you'll
was
be at
so
the
raw.
pub quiz and it'll come up, or who scored Thingy's first goal at the World Cup ever.
And we'll know.
It might only be their only ever goal if they don't score again from now till the end of the tournament.
We've got some comments coming in. Germany going to make it to the next round with 6 goals. I mean, has anyone got a bet on 7-1, by the way? Has anyone got a bet on 7-1?
Do you know what I bet they
You'd be hoping and praying, won't you?
I think it was even money for both teams to score. Because I looked and I thought...
Both teams, I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
Like that hype of being at your first World Cup.
Yeah.
And
it was a great moment, wasn't it?
Komensico, who got the goal, he's going to be living off that.
Do you know what? I think Chong's just gone off, but I think he, in terms of what he was being asked to do there, I think he's had a really good game.
We've got Man United Hall saying, great to see you on here, Beth and Kev. Nearly 6 years for me on the channel, and it's great to see where this channel is going.
6 years.
Appreciate you, Man United. Hodge in the membership there. Member for 55 months. Absolutely.
Get the badge in, lad.
Love
Get it in.
to see it. Love to see it.
Get
Smash
that
a
badge
like.
in. 55 months.
Love it.
Who can
it's
beat that?
It's more than some marriages last.
Yeah.
More
Dead
than
right
some
this day,
marriages
yeah.
last. Ruthless said, had a bet on 6-0.
Well, that's not coming in. Oh, she just letting us know
I think our
that
scoreboard's broken and we've got breaking news in our overlay. Breaking news!
Oh,
Breaking news! I think this is the most amount of goals we've seen in a Watchalong in the studio.
Curacao have
Breaking
scored
news!
their
Kev's
first ever
going to
goal.
the shop to go and get some crisps after this
I'm going to
show.
go beat up a kangaroo later on. Get some Watsits.
Watch some cow
Watch some
birthing
cow
videos.
birth, on YouTube.
Oh.
Bit of Clarkson's farm, and it's all good.
Thunder Red said Curacao
Sunday
has
done.
no business being in this tournament. You know what?
Ah, boo.
If you've earned the right to be there, then yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do. There's a lot of teams in this tournament that...
Who did they beat? Jamaica in qualifying.
Yeah,
Steve McLaren's Jamaica.
There's a gulf in quality between quite a few sides in this World Cup. That's
And
when
it's
you've
been-
got so many teams in it.
Exactly. When are they
hell,
ever
hang
going to
on.
have an opportunity to play? They might even score again.
They might give you a little bit... Oh,
a corner.
too big of a touch.
Come on, send the keeper up. They won't.
This is what I mean. ISO says, how are teams like this in the World Cup and Ireland aren't, or Northern Ireland aren't? Yeah, well, this is what I mean.
They didn't qualify.
Italy aren't in the World Cup, but Curacao is. Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's just the way it is, isn't it?
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Oh.
Slovenia's not in the World Cup, but Curacao is. Earn your right. Earn your right
They've
to be
earned the
there.
right to be there, and they deserve to be there. I know there's a lot of people.
Denmark aren't at the World Cup.
Yeah. A lot of people will look at it a bit snobbery, like, who are these? And what they're just making up the numbers. It's like, what's the point? But you try telling that to them fans in that stadium who celebrated when they went to 1-1. You go to Curacao Island, all the people that would have been celebrating that goal. History. What it was.
Yeah, I'm not saying Curaçao's better than Italy, by the way, guys. People in the comments are thinking, I'm not
Funny
saying
how
that.
people just take you out
But
of
I'm
context.
just saying,
innit?
they've earned the right to be here. Let them, give them a chance, and there is a big gulf in quality, and there
We
will
knew
be
that's
for
why
some other teams
UEFA
as well.
or FIFA want to do it, isn't it? It's to open it up so teams get an opportunity that never would have got a look in. It's a bigger World Cup, and ultimately it comes down to the
Could be 7.
money.
It's pretty
Good
decent
save
save.
from the keeper.
Pretty decent save.
Room.
Just be having a crack now, wouldn't you, if you got near on goal?
I'd just throw the ball down now and just start running with it if I was the keeper.
We want 7.
Yeah.
And we were back in Curacao. We were back in the underdog, but
Yeah.
once it went to 3-1, there was probably
I think
we
even
knew,
when
we
it
knew
went
the
to
floodgate
2-1,
floodgates had opened.
At
hadn't they?
2-1, they just looked like they could step it up. They're going through the gears, the motions. I think they were totally shocked when it went to 1-1. Because from a Germany perspective, you're probably thinking, all right, but the class and what would you say, the experience has just shown through here for Germany. You talk about the lazy leg for the penalty, the goal from the corner. You know, these are all basic preventable things. The fact that nobody even tracked him for that goal, you kind of look and think, well, come on, give yourselves half a chance.
Exactly. Just got to be...
Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing your
50-50s,
you've got to be there every time.
Yeah. But physically, they've competed.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
See, that's what you want to see.
Yeah. The colours,
that's what you want to see in the crowd. And they're just buzzing that their team's there.
Oh, that person in the chat before, you tried telling this fella.
Yeah, they're buzzing their team's there. They're buzzing they've seen a goal.
It's 6-1.
They're buzzing.
Yeah.
I mean, from a Germany point of view, what I've learnt from Germany is, okay, yeah, this might sound silly because they are 6-1 up, but I don't think they're like... They've not blown me away.
Somebody said in the comment section, didn't they, defensively, you could get at them.
Yeah, any decent team, I think, will give them a little bit of a go. They're not that team where you fear.
That deep. No, I wouldn't fear them. Yeah, you would look and think Sane, they've got good kind of individual players further up the pitch, but again, you know, I think France, Spain, Argentina, England, even Brazil to an extent. I mean, I don't think Brazil are defensively that solid. But
no,
they've got the players further up there.
Yes. I heard it had a bit of a nightmare last night.
Casemiro, yellow card, got brought off.
Yeah, I heard it did have a bit of a nightmare. But Germany aren't in the... For example, you know, you're going into like a semi-final and you get Germany. Okay, yeah, you know it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, but it's just going off reputation.
It's not a France.
You're going to think of the past there, aren't you?
Like Spain scares me more, France scares me more, Portugal scares me more.
Yeah.
Multiple teams. Japan might scare me more. Japan are difficult. I mean, that might be a little bit much, but that's a brilliant pass though.
It's got to be a finish.
Go on.
Oh,
do you know
what a finish.
Fairs.
It's 7-1.
Fairs. Havertz as well.
Yeah.
Told you, baller.
He's gone from average to good in this game. That was a good, do you know what, that was a superb finish. If Messi scored that, if Ronaldo scored that in his first game for Portugal, people would be waxing lyrical and losing their minds.
They would.
Yeah.
7-1.
Yeah.
7-1.
Havertz.
We've seen
with the
a goal
dink
fest.
over the goalkeeper.
We want 8, they're saying.
And at 6-1, you know, you going through there, you can try things like that. It's paid off for him. It's a fantastic finish. Keeper's quick, out of his line. Room.
What's the biggest World Cup scoreline there's ever been?
That's a good question.
Someone can tell me. Is it Brazil?
Was it Brazil beat Germany?
What's
the
biggest...
World Cup? Was that not like 8-0? Somebody might be able to tell us in there. I'm sure it was.
They Braziled them.
Brazil beat Germany.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Was it like 7 or 8-0?
Oh, the highest score is 9-0 and 10-1, so a bit far off that.
Oh, is it?
Germany beat Brazil 7-1, so they've had their revenge. I mean, it's not quite...
Yeah, not set the same opposition.
Yeah,
not
it's not quite the same opposition, but tell you what, it's been a goal fest. And like I would say, you know, Germany obviously have got some very good players. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, they've got some really big game players as well, but you can't really judge them against
Do you reckon
Curacao,
if Jordan was here, this would have finished 0-0?
Oh, could you
imagine? We need to bring him in for...
We need to bring him in for Ivory Coast versus Curacao. See if we can get a 0-0 going.
That's looking a good ball. Can you get it right? On the edge of the area.
Could be in for another one here.
Germany looking for more here. They're looking to make it 8-1.
Curacao just
defending for their lives.
For their absolute lives here.
They've not given up.
To get ridiculous.
They're keeping their heads up. It'd be very easy at this point, wouldn't it? You know, esteem-wise, where you just down tools and think lose the plot. But they know they've got bigger games to come. I don't think anybody on this planet, unless you're a Curacao fan or supporter, give them any chance against Germany. And the golfing class has showed. It showed.
There's 5 minutes of added time. I think Curacao would have wanted to be no minutes of added time. They just want to... or to be fair, like they could just be soaking up every minute of playing in a World Cup game in Houston.
I'd like to think that the players on the pitch, even though it's 7-1,
you'd like to think they've relished in it.
It might never happen again.
I mean, to say you've played at a World Cup, not many people can say that. So,
and then to say you've scored at a World Cup, you scored your country's only goal, and as it stands, he could go out tonight giving it the big and saying, I'm
scored at the World
top.
Cup.
No, I'm the top goal scorer for Curacao in the World Cup goals.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to say how many of you scored. You just throw that in.
And
then if they do, you go, well, one.
you've got the room in the palm of your hand then, haven't you?
Exactly.
Loving it. I mean, I don't know what's
Feeding
been
out
more
the palm of your
entertaining. The
hand.
fact we've had 8 goals in this game or our
8 goals.
Chris conversation, Kev.
It's is this this must be a new that's football World Cup record then score.
Dormel says games like this could decide golden ball and boot, stat padding.
Oh, I
That's the only thing. It's like, do you know, it's one of them where really just depends who you get in the group. Who does everyone think's got the toughest group, by the way? What group's the toughest group in the competition? I'm going to get them all up now. World Cup groups. Here we go. Here we go. Just give me the groups.
Just give me the groups.
Give me the groups. So Group A, Mexico, South Korea, Czech Republic, South Africa. I wouldn't say that's a difficult one. Switzerland, Canada, Qatar and Bosnia. Again, not one that would... Scotland, Morocco
and Brazil. That's an interesting one.
That is interesting. Still don't know if it's the toughest. United States, Australia, Turkey and Paraguay. Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador and Curacao. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden and Tunisia. That's a pretty tough group.
Yeah.
Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran and New Zealand.
That should be straightforward, you would have thought.
Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. Group H, that'll be straightforward. Tell you what, Group I's a toughie. France, Senegal, Iraq and Norway. Norway, Senegal
and Group F is the group of death.
Group F?
Yeah.
Getting onto it.
Ty Marshall's just said Group F and Sladaka says Group F.
Group I, France, Senegal, I've done that one. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria and Jordan. Group K, Portugal, Congo, Uzbekistan and Colombia. That should be quite a straightforward group for them. Group L, England, Croatia, Ghana and Panama. Group F, is that what's everyone saying? Is the group of death? Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia? Yeah, to be fair, that'll be pretty tough.
Yeah.
There's some
saying I as well.
I think
Caleb said I.
Yeah,
I.
France, Senegal, Iraq and Norway.
Yeah.
Like Norway, super good side. Senegal,
Haaland.
they should have won the AFCON really. They won the final, like playing it on the pitch. France, they're big favourites this competition.
You can't thread the ball through. 93rd minute, 2 minutes.
Matthew's just said, pretty sure this game has had more goals than any of Jordan's watchalongs combined. Oh, gosh.
It would have been 0-0 if he was there. Opportunity. Curacao digging in now.
Digging in.
Come on.
Trying to get to the final whistle. There's 2 minutes left for them.
Let's keep it at 7-1.
Germany thinking, can we get the 8th? Can we go and do it?
Yeah. Yeah, like you say, what you take from this is it's a big achievement for them to have even scored a goal. And fair play to them.
And do you know what? I know a lot more about Curacao as a place now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I looked it up. I thought I could quite easily go on
say,
holiday there.
Football is educational.
Like a beautiful country.
My youngest lad, Panini sticker album, flat out trying to do that. But I would say, like, even the flags and that he's learning, and he'll know what flags are and countries. And I'm like, you knock yourself out. Well, not literally, but just...
it's educational, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What would you say if he asked you to stay
He
off
got
school
messy
to
the
watch
other
the
day.
World Cup game?
I gave him a pack. I've never seen his face. So where I was sat, I gave him these 3 packs that I got on Friday, was it? And he sat at the kitchen table, then he went 1 and 2. And then where I was sat, I thought it was Alexis McAllister because it looks a bit like him. And from where I was sat, and he kind of looked, and then I've never seen a reaction like it. He literally lost,
It's mad, isn't it?
It'd be like me seeing that I'd won 180 million on Euro Millions. The
Wow,
way he reacted,
okay.
he was like, oh, and he was like, I've got Messi. I was like, wow.
It's
Wait till he
people
gets
get
Ronaldo,
proper into these packs, like mad with it.
But I think they are quite hard to get.
Yeah,
so
it's like
obviously
a
the
once
top
in a-
players, yeah.
Yeah, so he's put. Did you get him the pack, Kev?
Yes.
Pulled an absolute blinder
Yeah.
there. Great ball. Oh, who's missed that?
Yeah. I think we can let them
Who's missed
off.
that on the half volley?
They have scored 7. I think the Rudiger. Rudiger's up there.
I don't think it was him that missed it though.
I think the referee.
Full time.
There we go. It's full time.
Full time. Germany have absolutely blown Curacao away with a 7-1
Curacao players.
win.
Some of them have dropped to the floor.
But they're absolutely knackered.
Yeah, well.
When you're chasing a
In
game like that
fairness,
all game,
exactly.
it's difficult.
It's very, very difficult. And
It's
some of the
difficult.
goals, if you, I mean, watch them back, you've obviously been watching on That's Football as well. Some of the one-touch football from Germany just opened up Curacao. They had no answer, but they did get a goal, and that is a great moment, you know, to go at 1-1 against, you know, a nation that is so much bigger than Curacao. But yeah.
Man of the match, I'm going to give it to Nemcha for me.
You're not giving it to Brown, no?
No, Brown's up there. Brown's up there. It's between them two. Who are you giving it to?
Do you know what? I'll say Brown.
You give it to Brown.
Yeah.
Nice one. Look, guys, that was...
And a good shout, that, as well.
Thank you.
For Beth Scout Watch.
Scout watching.
Yeah.
And, you know, some good conversations there along the way.
It's been wild.
Yeah. Who knows what we'll find on the next watch along.
Wow.
We'll be back tomorrow. Me and Kev will be back from the studio tomorrow. But before that, you have now live on That's Football, the Netherlands versus Japan. Goldbridge is doing a live watch-along for that, and I think he's also doing Ecuador versus Ivory Coast a little bit later as well. So you have 2 more watch-alongs to get your teeth into. I'll be in there in the comments section. Make sure you question Goldbridge on his Chris choices.
Yeah.
Maybe put a few in there, get the
Ask him,
conversation
yeah.
rolling. We'll be in the comments
Would you
section.
fight a kangaroo?
Exactly. Get in there with it.
Yeah.
Look, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. What a cracking watch-along to kick off the studio watch-alongs for the World Cup. We are trying to do as many
8
games
goals.
as we possibly can. 8 goals, that's what you get when you have
Wow.
Kevin Beth in the studio.
Yeah.
Smash a like on the video before you go. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on the next one.